Okay, ladies and gents, we should be live.
Oh.
Twitch needs fixing as well. I will do that. We got a 5-5 in the chat as well.
What time do you call this? 25 hours early.
Oh no, really early today, isn't it?
Hello, everyone. Yes, we'll explain why. I mean, we put a post out, but we have changed the days of this week's midweek show. Very good reason for that, do not worry. But very warm welcome to the midweek show here on your Tuesday.
Welcome in, everybody.
Local time at Manchester is 40 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. We're meant to go live at 4, but we were all live and ready to go.
Yeah, we got live pretty early today. I think we got set up pretty early, should I say. Mm-hmm. But very warm welcome in, ladies and gents, to a slightly early midweek show for you here on Airliners Live. And we will get into, of course, why we are live a bit early today shortly.
Yeah, just tracking this British Airways A319 lined up on 23 left. Dual runway operations in use at the moment here at Manchester Airport. She's a shuttle service, we call her. Takes passengers down to London Heathrow, which most of them will be connecting on to other services throughout the British Airways and One World network. I see Nigel's in the chat. We've just seen you, Nigel, at the RVP. Hello.
Oh, have you just seen him?
He's a chap who came in and said hello, wasn't he?
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Nigel with the battery bank. I was going to say, I've not bought your battery bank.
I think it's in my car, that. Yeah, it's in my car, that. So, Nigel, battery bank Nigel.
Yeah, the other Nigel.
If you are here. There he is, over there. He's by the cafe, giving us a wave.
Hey, good lad. Appreciate you, mate. Great to see you. Thanks for coming over, saying hello. I see he's got his City jumper on, and he was very proud to be wearing that, I think, after their latest victory.
Mate, yeah. It was wild.
But, a big warm welcome to the stream. And, ladies and gents, so the reason, obviously, we usually stream on a Wednesday. We're very, very sort of, it's very much a regular thing for us to do Wednesdays. However, the last, I think, 3 Wednesdays or something, we've just been absolutely pelted with rain the last 3 weeks. And when we looked at the schedule for tomorrow, from 9 o'clock in the morning until 10 or 11 o'clock at night, there is 90% chance of heavy rain.
Proper heavy rain.
Which means literally we're just going to be absolutely levered again by rain. And we're not going to lie about it. Me and Andy have just had enough of getting soaked. So we swapped it for this week, guys. And it's also a good thing just to bear in mind, we don't want the equipment just getting absolutely soaked every single week, because contrary to popular belief, yes, we may be talking to you from inside a commentary tower, but all of the important equipment is just as outside as any of the other streamers on Southside, guys. So don't listen to the haters. All our equipment is just as outside as anybody else's.
That's it.
But I do want to extend a little apology, of course, to Arik over at Mac Aviation. I know he was due to stream at this time as well today. Apologies, mate, that we had to swap our show over, and I know it's kind of, clash with your show, but yeah, it really is unavoidable, mate. We couldn't have another show just getting absolutely soaked today. Just so everybody's aware, complete disclosure, if you want to watch all of the action from the south side, Mac Aviation is live now on YouTube. You can go and watch his stream if you wish, or you can have both streams open side by side, get the view here from the RVP, and get Mac on for the departure shots as well. That'd be a really awesome thing to do, guys, if we can do a dual stream kind of link up. Go and show Arik some love today as well, and watch both runways live at the same time. Why not?
I wonder if I could see him over there. He usually goes to this spot here, but I can't see anyone who looks like him. Definitely no one with a big camera setup. Kicking off the show, folks, we got the Qatar A350 heading out to Doha. What a good way to kick off this Tuesday show.
Yeah, and just arriving in from Dublin, a Ryanair Ryanair Standard 737, actually, my mistake. I'm sure. It's them winglets, mate.
Them winglets.
They got me.
They're deceiving.
Lemming Aviation, welcome to you. Thank you very much.
Lemming?
Brody, welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in. He's not live yet. Okay, no worries. And Carl, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. Can we get a 5-5 off the mods that the overlay is working as well, please, when Carl's gifty shows up, chat?
I'm watching a stream, I can see it.
Okay.
Looks all groovy. As a little fix has been made, I can see the at is now looking pretty complete.
Good.
Yeah, even after the Sunday show, we had a few tweaks and things to make, and
yeah,
Mr. Tricky was his name, Mr. Pete.
Yeah,
he went ahead and made some changes, pretty rapid actually. Yeah, it's looking really, really smart,
and it is working. Okay, good. So for anyone who does support the show today, guys, you will see your name popping up on screen on the brand new overlay. And I wonder if some of you in the chat have not seen this overlay yet. We released it on Sunday's show just gone. So if you missed Sunday's show, give it a look.
Yep.
Let us know what you think of the brand new overlay.
That one's a Ryanair Max 8200. Landing in here at Manchester Airport. It's got them same style winglets. I think the split scimitars on the NGs are a bit different. They don't have as much of a... They have a bit more of a flick on the top, I know. Like a bit sharper on the top there.
Hey, listen, don't you worry, mate. If you're struggling, we've got a video coming up just for you, Mr. Brownbill.
Oh, yes.
On this channel.
Yes, I've always wanted to know the difference.
A full aircraft identification video coming very, very soon to the channel for those who are new to plane spotting. Not suggesting Brownbill is by any stretch of the imagination, but there you go. Even we can learn. I've learned something just by doing the research for the script. So
the worst thing is when you know the difference, but your mouth doesn't, and you say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And you don't even realise it, and everyone's like, hang on, what?
Yeah, when you call it A330 a 757 or something.
Yes, yeah. I remember there's been a few streamers where they've had clips taken out of context, and he doesn't even know what a 757 is. Like, well.
Paul Whittle, sorry, my mistake. Welcome into the stream. Great to have you with us, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Richard P., good afternoon to you, mate. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Mr. P. Davies, good evening.
Hello.
This Ryanair arriving into us from Alicante. Flight of 2 hours 34 minutes.
That's Max 8200. And it's EasyJet, another new generation jet. Neo, new engine option. A320 just taxiing in here as well.
And of course our thoughts and feelings go out to a UK gentleman who sadly lost his life on a Singapore Airlines flight, which is in the news today. We don't usually cover news topics, but of course this one's an aviation related topic, and I've been doing a little bit of research into it and listening to the different stories that have been sort of announced about it. And it does seem like, of course, the aircraft from London ran into quite a bit of heavy turbulence, and it did cause quite a bit of disruption on board, and a lot of people, I think about 18 or so people ended up in hospital and about 30 passengers injured on that. But I think something that's really important to point out, guys, because I know there may be people in the community who may be anxious flyers and things like that. One of the really important things that came out of these reports was that a lot of the people who ended up injured or in hospital didn't have their seatbelts on, and the seatbelt signs were on. And that kind of highlights why it's really, really important that when you see those seatbelt signs coming on, guys, you do get your seatbelt fashioned, because there is always a legitimate reason for it. And of course, severe turbulence like that, you really want your seatbelt on. And And as they say, a lot of the people that were hurt didn't, unfortunately, have their seatbelts on, or that's at least what's been reported anyway.
Yep.
There was one gentleman who died as well, by the way. However, apparently he did have a history of heart conditions before that, and they think he did suffer a heart attack on board as well. So, again, I know the news will kind of say this guy died on board in the middle of turbulence. He did, and I'm sure the stress was a massive factor in it, but it wasn't, he didn't fly out of his seat and die because of that. It's pre-existing, the condition. So don't use that as a kind of stress for you guys, anybody who is maybe a nervous flyer. There was a lot of pre-existing history, apparently, for that sad gentleman who did pass away on board, I think.
Another thing about seatbelts as well is you don't just have to wear them when you're going through turbulence or seatbelt signs are on. You should always just wear them as a default anyway, just in case you do encounter clear air turbulence or other issues along the way. Having your seatbelt on, even just loosely, is a whole lot better than not having it on at all. So, you should always get into the practice of having it on when you just sat there, regardless. But yeah, I do thoughts and feelings with the family and friends involved with that incident.
Qatar A350 on the south side departing now. On his way out to Doha. And Paul Kennedy, thank you so much, mate. Kicking off the show with 5 gifted memberships to the community. Thank you very much, Paul.
Cheers, Paul.
And Wayne, welcome back for 49 months. Staying another month with the best aviation channel on YouTube. Thank you very much, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Great to have you with us, mate.
Appreciate that.
Andy Hitching, good afternoon to you. Welcome in.
There goes the A350 heading off to Doha. What's going on with my chat? My chat keeps freezing today. Just using the YouTube app. Strange.
Chris79, good afternoon to you. Yeah, Globe Man, that's why we do the late nights at the RVP, because the sun does come round, and when the sun's out, it gives us some great lighting.
Yes.
Which is why, like I say, we moved to today, because tomorrow is very heavy rain, relentlessly, apparently. And yeah, we've had enough rain for a while.
Yeah. Problem with rain is, like, it really affects the show, like, in terms of just not only our presenting, but for me, mainly, like, you can't see anything when it's really heavy rain. Like, it's just, the visibility just drops so much that often you can't even see the start of the runway.
Yeah.
And I don't think people enjoy watching that. I know people appreciate us going through all different weathers, but we're here to put on a good show, is the main thing.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Kevin, welcome in. Thanks for tuning in. And Lee G on Twitch saying, so who likes their fishing, Martin, Andy, or Matt? I used to do a lot of carp fishing, Lee, but I've not been fishing in about 15 years. Matt Smith, and I know Matt Smith's son, do enjoy their fishing.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Andy. I don't know if you've ever been fishing or not.
I think I would like it, but it's just time, isn't it? It's the same reason why I don't really do photography.
Yeah.
Is, hobbies like that you do need a lot of time for, and yeah, I don't think I could ever have time to get into it, but it looks nice and fun. But yeah, maybe when I'm older.
Welcome in, though, Lee. Thanks for tuning in, mate. We can see the Twitch chat, so make sure you tune in and get involved in the chat. And Lee, you've spotted me in the streams, have you? I'll be honest, that's a new guilty pleasure of mine, the fishing streams.
Yeah.
I'm quite enjoying them, mate.
Ryanair.
Which ones do you watch, Lee? Sorry, Andy.
It's all right. Just a Ryanair 737 touching down now. 23 right.
Claire W saying, I love the info banner at the bottom. Nice one, Claire.
Cheers, Claire. Appreciate that.
Anybody else seeing the banner at the bottom for the first time today? Let us know in the chat what you think about it.
I was speaking to Tom and Anne, and they really liked it. And they said they were a bit hesitant when we announced it.
Yeah.
And I kind of was a bit too, because you can overdo it. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. They said they really like it too.
Ryanair hard on the brakes to make that exit there. And Annika gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Annika. And Seb, I'm waiting until I get in the new house, mate. Until I get back into DCS. Yeah, Lee. Neras is really funny, isn't he? Come in. Love him. He's so funny, mate. Hey, Hans. Welcome in. Glad you had a great trip in Greece, mate. And Sanchez. Hello.
Ryanair UK aircraft, the UK-based subsidiary of Ryanair. Just 13 or so planes in that fleet. All of them 737-800. Some of them have the split scimitar winglets on them now as well.
Yeah.
But they're all based here at Manchester Airport as well.
What comes earlier, the Kiowa or Martin's house? I hope my house, and then I can look forward to the Kiowa properly, Gabby. But we did receive contracts today, so I'm hoping we're not too far away now. Hoping.
Getting there.
And Mike Richards, thank you so much for gifting a membership to the community. Really appreciate that.
Cheers, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly, Diane. It makes for a much better show when the weather's nicer.
Yeah, like some shows, like when it rains for a lot, I don't mind a bit, especially like enough to just like get some spray on the runway and stuff. I love that. I have a lot of waterproofing myself, so I don't mind being out in the rain. But if you look at the forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be like wall-to-wall rain, heavy rain, and that's the point where it's going to just be a bit not fun for visibility.
Or for us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. We do our fair share of wet shows for you who watch a lot.
Yeah.
And I think we've had our fair share the last couple of months. So, yeah, we're just going to take a break from the rain. Maybe just this week.
Yeah, I mean, our initial thing was, because we were looking at it and went, you know what, it's raining tomorrow. Day after that apparently. Like, might have to just cancel it at this point, but we noticed today wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I went, you know what, we'll just do a show today instead.
Yeah, exactly. And as we say, guys, we are expecting Arek to go live on his usual schedule this afternoon. So if you want to get both streams open side by side, watch some Southside action on Mac Aviation's channel, please do. And then come over to us when you got things landing as well.
I want to see if I can see him on the south side. Give him a wave. EasyJet just lining up on 2-3 left. I think they'll be on dual runway ops for the rest of the show today. Not sure about runway direction. It's kind of favouring 2-3s at the moment. I thought we'd have a bit of 0-5 action just based on the forecast, but it might change. We'll see.
Why so many less viewers? I think just because we've only just gone live, and also it really does show the power of a schedule, guys. I know we bang on about schedule a lot, but it is massively obvious that if you build a good religious schedule, you'll have very consistent viewer numbers. So it will be interesting to see what sort of viewer count we get today, because we are obviously off schedule there. Belgius, thank you very much, mate, for gifting 5 memberships to the community. What a legend. Great to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. And Jenny, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. Hope you're doing well, Jenny. Tony Rivers on Twitch, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well.
Eric was planning on going the RVP as well. I'm guessing it's changed then? Is that because we're here? Or, yeah, because I'd love to see some streams from Manchester, from the RVP.
What's that, sorry?
Roy just saying that Eric was looking at doing the RVP today, a stream from here.
Oh, right, nice.
I don't really know anyone who streams from the RVP. We used to stream for many years on the Mound, including the new Mound, as it is now, for a while.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine for a stream.
Absolutely, Hans. It supports the channel, mate. It helps cover our streaming costs. Keeps us online, because we try and keep all of our content free for everybody. So, yeah, membership certainly is nice for you. And it also supports us and the content we make as well, mate. For anyone considering a membership, if you go business class or above, you also get discount on all of our merchandise as well. Carol Smith, good afternoon, tuning in from Prestatyn. I remember playing Knockador Run, Carol, in Prestatyn at the Caravan Park when we went for a football game with me mate and his mum and dad.
It's nice there.
Yeah, we were pretty committed as well. We crawled underneath somebody's caravan, right?
Yeah.
Reached round, knocked on the door, and watched the legs come down the steps. Pretty crazy, but it was a bit nerve-wracking, I must admit. That was like extreme Knockador Run.
Now, being Manchester, you never know what to expect weather-wise, so the snowplow is out just to be on the safe side.
Just in case.
Just in case. You never know.
But no, these are used for blowing. They've got blowers underneath as well, and that big sort of clearer on the front there will push a lot of air as well, and they'll use that if they've been cutting the grass, so it'll basically clear any grass cuttings off the taxiways and stuff like that. So yeah, you'll see these a lot usually when they're cutting the grass. I'm not sure if they've done any today, but
please don't mention any F-ball. Okay, Jill. I can only imagine why.
Why? What's happened?
Still hurting from Saturday, from
right.
the F-ball game. We had the Formula One on after the Sunday show back in our house. Really good fun. Sam had a friend over from Barton as well, and we were watching it all together. Got really into it. One of them races, though, where it could have been exciting, but literally Lando Norris. Is it worth avoiding spoilers at this point?
I mean, I think we're well past the weekend, aren't we?
I always think of like, is it Jerry from Big Jet TV? He's like, no spoilers in the chat.
Yeah, I get that on the day if like he's out streaming and then he wants to go home and watch it.
But there was a big thing that was happening right at the end, and as it was about to pop off and get exciting, the race ended. So it was like,
really?
Anticlimactic. Anyone in the chat probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, boring race to the last few laps. Pretty much sums up Formula One, really, doesn't it? Minus usually the last few laps.
Let's not start that topic again. Yikes.
That was a big topic.
Jamie Anderson, good afternoon to you. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in today. Sanchez, great to see you on the Twitch crew as well. And Twitch crew, I think from now on we should make a new stream rule that especially the presenters can't watch Kenko before coming and streaming. Because that guy, I don't know how he gets from A to B in his plane. I'm just gonna be honest. He took off doing VOR to VOR, and he said on stream, guys, I really need to concentrate here, whilst changing his camera view about 16 times a second to show everybody all the different views, missing ATC instructions, and nearly crashing into a mountain. But then, to be fair, he did grease it on the landing, so I'll give him that. But he got me a little bit stressed. I won't lie. I was on the sofa just lurking, watching his stream, and I just thought, you know what, Kenko? Just stop changing your view and just fly your plane for a minute. Relax. But no, he was doing VOR to VOR in be careful how you say this, in the Fokker. He was flying in MSFS, which is a Just Flight aircraft, I believe, and it did look very impressive. Quite a nice aircraft. But it uses old navigational systems, so it uses VOR to VOR flying. None of that fancy computer stuff you see these days in the modern aircraft. And yeah, quite impressive. Really enjoyed it. I can't do that. I need to learn. I've just never put the time in. But the 777's close. What? Close to another screenshot, Seb?
You had a bit of a rant about that the other day, didn't you?
I know. Just stop putting screenshots out. I'm not bothered anymore. Just tell me when you're releasing it now. Because the problem is with PMDG at the minute is they update their screenshot on their Facebook profile like banner picture.
Right.
And then literally for a day after, everyone's like, oh, it's got to be soon now. They've changed this. It's really important. It's got to be soon. Excuse me.
Getting too excited there.
I know.
There's a chap there plugging in his camera as well. I wonder if that's a certain Manchester content creator. You know what I mean? Martin's
Sorry.
Choked on his own excitement.
I'm still getting over this cough. My throat's not right still.
Okay.
I don't have a mute button up here, so...
Yes, that doesn't help.
Oh, yeah, sorry, chat. We don't have mute buttons up here. But yeah, listen, stop changing your profile picture. Just, if they change it, they're just changing it, you know. Doesn't mean anything. There's no deeper meaning. They've changed it about 10 times already.
Are these all like cryptic messages?
I know.
If we look 2 pixels into the picture, you can see it's red. That's code for it's coming.
Starry, good afternoon to you. Welcome in.
EasyJet A320 Neo on a taxi out as well. Heading over to runway 23 left. It's nice of them to be on 23s. I think every Wednesday evening show we've done so far has been 05s. So what makes the 23 so good, though, might get a bit of this later on, is when the planes vacate 23 right here in front of us at the visitor park. The lighting can have a potential to be really nice.
Yeah, fingers crossed we get a little bit of break in the cloud. I'm not holding out for it, guys, because I think it is due just to be overcast. But we'll see. We'll see. We might get lucky. But it's definitely going to be nicer today than it is tomorrow. So there you go. Pia, good afternoon to you. Welcome in.
Hey, Pia.
Yeah, it is strange not having mute buttons up here, isn't it?
We're on our own.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, mate? Great to see you in the stream.
Yeah, I think that was Arak plugging in. Do watch him from time to time. Usually in the background, though, as I'm doing other tasks.
Yeah, I have him on in the office or something like that.
I was like cleaning up Sunday evening, and I had the Sunday show back on, watching it. I was really getting back into it. Loved seeing the overlays and stuff.
An EasyJet on the south side of the airfield, on the way out to Haggarda. A320 Neo.
Yeah, I believe that Haggarda is one of the, if not the longest route that EasyJet do from Manchester. Good 5 or so hour flight on board a very all-economy seating narrow body. It's pretty wild. They'll usually opt for the Neo, if not always, just based on the length of the journey.
Mm.
I know they use the classics on the Canary Islands sometimes, but yeah, I think them Egyptian routes are pretty deserving of the new planes.
Ellis, welcome back. Business class for 16 months. Thank you very much, mate. Lee Williams with the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Thank you so much. And Bobby Tetlow, MCFC with the 12 months of membership with a red tail badge, saying, this channel is the GOAT of aviation. I go on holiday on Sunday at 13:05 to Kefalonia. Hope you catch me and keep going with the great work. Thank you very much, mate, Bobby. And if you're in the stream, Bobby, on Sunday, just drop us a gentle reminder, mate, please, just because I'm not going to lie, I'm really forgetful, but I would love to see you off, mate, if we can.
That'd be awesome.
Patrick, is it Patrick? Thank you very much, Shane. Good afternoon. I joined the RVP last Sunday during the show. It was great to see you guys, even though I was too shy to say hi in person. Well done to you. Sorry, mate. Yeah, feel free to always come over at the end of the stream if you feel comfortable doing so. But I hope you had a great day out at the RVP.
Yeah, I noticed that some people can appear a bit shy when they come and say hello and stuff, but I think a lot of them go away saying, like, they're just normal people. Like, we don't look down on anyone. We like to have a chat with anyone. Just bear in mind that sometimes on a Sunday we might be in a bit of a rush to scoot out. But so never take that personally. It's never because we don't want to talk to you. But other than that, come and say hello.
Yeah, we always make a bit of time after the shows to say hello to everybody where we can. And Dave, tuning in from Dudley. Welcome in, Dave.
Dudley.
And Richard saying, weather's certainly better in Manchester than it is in the Birmingham area right now. I'm really glad to hear it, mate. I hope it stays that way for the rest of the evening, but I'm sure we'll see. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and welcome to everybody watching us on Facebook and Twitch. We can see your chats, just as we can see Tony Rivers dropping some bits on the channel. How many is that? Because it's all coming in ones, and I can't count them that quick. Thank you very much, Tony.
1, 2, 3. Use the term normal very loosely.
Say 20. Are we going to guess at 20 or 30? Thank you so much, Tony. Really appreciate that, mate. Cheers, Joel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, by normal, I probably mean not standard.
50, he says. It's 50 bits. Thank you very much, Tony. Cheers, mate.
All in ones.
All in ones as well.
All in 1p coins.
Yeah.
Paid in coppers.
I know.
Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that.
That, my friend, is legal Twitch tender, you might know. Ant tuning in from Anglesey. Lovely part of the world. Welcome, mate. And Amatrine, great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, welcome to the show, guys. Apologies for the schedule change. For those who are tuning in, a very warm welcome. And can we get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for our moderators as well, who are with us today? And they only got a sort of last-minute heads-up as well. And they do give up their personal time, guys, to help us in the streams and keep everything friendly. And a big thanks to them for altering their plans to be with us today. We did drop a message to say we don't expect any of you to be here, but I can see quite a lot have turned up, so thank you so much. And Micah, thank you very much for gifting a membership there. That's gone to Elizabeth.
Speaking of legal tender, I remember when I went to Northern Ireland and tried to spend a £10 note, an English £10 note, and I was looking at you confused, like, why have you got this? And I remember, because I thought across the UK they were very widely noticed, which they kind of are, but went there, and I was speaking to a friend over there. I was like, I want to get a Northern Irish £10 note because, like, you know, just a bit of a memory and all this. He's like, oh, I'll swap you. I'm always looking for English notes. Like, I'll swap you this. So he had that, and it was like a souvenir for him. And I had a Northern Irish one, which are weird because the Northern Irish ones are branded. They're like, is it Danske Bank? Is it like an actual private bank?
You're asking me, I don't know.
But my next goal, folks, is when I go to Scotland to get, is it a £10 note in Scotland that has the otters on it?
Oh, yo.
And Sam's favourite animal is an otter. So I'm going to like, that's a nice little gift.
Nice.
Exactly 10 quid it costs.
There you go. Plus the petrol.
Yeah, yeah.
Black Fox
Shipping.
tuning in from Western Canada. Really enjoy your streams. Appreciate your time doing them. Keep up the great work. Cheers, Black Fox. And Tony, you've been emailing, haven't you, Tony, saying you've had issues with your messages not showing up. We have checked, Tony. You're not banned on YouTube, so I don't know why your messages aren't showing. We have looked into it. Just type in the Twitch chat your exact YouTube username, and we can double-check again, mate, but I'm sure I checked all the way through last time, and I couldn't find your name on there.
I did as well, because Matt sat down with me. He's like, can you just check something on YouTube? So we went through, and me and him
you couldn't find it either.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure what's going on, Tony. Maybe a message to YouTube might be in order there, mate, as well. Lillian, welcome, tuning in from Niagara Falls, but formerly from Manchester. That's a big move, Lillian.
Wow, that's cool.
I really hope my throat's not going to give me jip. That's twice I nearly lost my voice then.
Oh dear. You need a warm drink.
I just bought a bottle of water with me today. It's weird, although I've stopped coughing now, this weird throat has like lingered all week.
Bottle of water. Is Danske Bank, is that Danish, Pia? Or is that or is it in like multinational? I don't let us know.
Hey Mel, how are you doing?
Howdy.
Afternoon, John.
I always thought that was Dutch. A couple of planes waiting to go on the south side, though. There's this Aer Lingus ATR, which is heading back to Belfast, actually, of all places. And there's also a Ryanair 737, which is on the move as well. And she's heading off to Carcassonne in France. And the NetJet Citation that I followed out is heading off to the beautiful island of Mallorca, Palma. Ooh, mate, is that Lineage on the taxi out?
It's the
Lineage 1000. Yes. Always reminds you of Radio X, this plane. The Air Charter X. Heading off to Northolt?
This always reminds me of the old football flights and stuff. Used to come in quite a lot. I'm sure this was about when me and Charlie were doing the shows on Southside.
Oh, right. Really nice plane.
Very strange, Tony, that. Let me, you know what, Tony? Well, we got quite a lot of traffic going. Let me have one last look, mate. But I'm sure we've all looked. I really don't know. The only thing I can suggest is maybe make an alternative YouTube account, and I know that it's technically ban evading if you have been removed, but I'm saying you haven't, so
yeah,
I guess you're all right. Community.
As you check that, we've got a Ryanair UK, I think. No, it's not. Ryanair Ireland. Echo India, Echo Victor Alpha coming in from Billund, the home of Legoland. I think, I don't know if they still do it, but British Airways flew this route as well from Manchester for a while. A bonus points, if anyone in the chat knows, what plane did they use for that route, though? Because it was not a normal plane you'd see at Manchester. It was the only of its type that flew here. Farang, hello to you. Hope you're well. Long-term viewer of the channel. Is this a quiz? Yes. There you go. Carl got it right first in the YouTube chat. Adornia. Remember that? Not seen it for a while. I think it does still fly to Manchester occasionally, though.
I'm sure we saw it the other week, though.
Yeah.
I wish YouTube had a built-in search feature for stuff like this.
Yeah. I know Control F works, but you've got to expand it all the way first. Yeah, the Embraer lineage heading out, Air Charter X. Gorgeous charter plane, this. Maltese registered. We'll follow this out because it's a nice catch. It's quite a nice livery as well.
Yeah, Tony, I am 100% certain you have not been banned from the YouTube channel. 100%. That's the second time I've just scrolled through 300 names. Your name isn't in there. And Andy and Matt have also looked, and they've also said your name isn't in there. So you can reiterate to YouTube that 100% you've not been banned from the channel. So why we're not seeing your messages, I don't know, mate, is the honest answer. It's got to be a question for YouTube, that one, I'm afraid. But yeah, feel free, Tony. Maybe make another YouTube account is the thing I can suggest, and get involved that way, mate. If you're happy doing that. That would be the only thing I can suggest doing, mate, I'm afraid. But thank you very much, though, for being patient and coming across to Twitch, because I know some people can kind of take that a bit personally. And, yeah, I can assure you, mate, I've just literally been through it again now. Your name is not on the ban list, mate, so I'm really not sure. I'm sorry. What's going on there?
I do believe that Dornier used to fly from Dundee to London at one time, St. Amatrine.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. I think it also did... a route to London City from Manchester at one point. And I think it was like a triangle route where it went somewhere else. It might have been Cambridge. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know if it was a commercial flight, though. I think that was chartered by a company. Yeah, well, I mean, like over in Vancouver when Henry used to catch... them RJXs from North Caribou. who did the flights for were they miners? I think worked in the mines, and they were chartered in. And I guess up in like places like Aberdeen, right, you get quite a lot of charter helicopters and stuff for the North Sea oil rigs as well. But the thing about Manchester is it's quite an expensive airport to fly in and out of. So if you do get corporate jets and stuff, they're usually quite particular, usually quite specific about who's on board and stuff, usually quite high-level clients and stuff.
I'm not sure which aircraft this was referring to, but Alice said in the chat that the aircraft's come from Riyadh, and I wonder if it's Tyson on board.
Must be the lineage that they're talking about.
Yeah, possibly.
There's
a charter line, isn't it?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it was a rare catch, but it's definitely
Nice one.
Not in and often at Manchester. And it's definitely not a usual thing. Yeah.
Shame you guys missed the Lufthansa. I know, Rich. I know.
Yeah. People are like, oh, if you stayed later, you would have seen Lufthansa. It's like, we already stayed later than the usual finish time.
I know, and even if we would have stayed for the Egypt Air, I don't think we would have realised, because we stood around chatting for a while before we left, and we only got a heads up just as we were out of the park. So, yeah, I don't even think if we stuck around it would have made any difference.
Here goes the lineage. Embraer. Heading out to North Holt.
And Bob Newhouse, welcome back for 13 months. Thank you very much, mate. Tuning in from Hurghada, Egypt, with Debs, my partner.
Hey.
Nice one, Bob.
Hope you're having a great time over there. Guessing it's warm. We went to Fuerteventura the other week, and that was roasting hot, so I can only imagine what somewhere like Hurghada would be like right now.
Hey, Yorkshire Rose, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Work laptop's been turned off. Love to hear it.
Yeah, I was saying it was the Air Charter X that came from Riyadh. That's a long way.
That is a long flight, isn't it? Dwayne Curley, thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome.
Yeah, we heard about that, Jacob. We had a little chat about it earlier in the stream. It is sad.
Bit of a queue on the south side to depart.
Yeah, 4 planes. Nothing on short final. I can see a plane up on final approach, though. Yeah, I heard about that call, yes. Because another comment came through saying, oh, if you stayed a bit later, you would have seen an air tanker touch and go. Yeah, I mean...
It's always the way.
That's the way. But they say it in a way that, like, hey, why didn't you wait for that?
I know, I responded to a couple of comments like, you do know we did not know it was coming.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think one guy was like, as if you didn't stay for the 747 divert. And I very nearly typed, does divert not give it away?
Yeah.
I didn't. I was professional.
I think it legit wouldn't have been possible to get back, get settled, because it was so last minute, wasn't it? It was like, by the time I knew it was coming in, it was on base leg. So, yeah.
I think when we got a heads up, it was about 6,000 feet.
Yeah. Seen some people got some really good clips of it. I shared one on Twitter. Go and give us a follow at Airliners Live. There was a chap who was at Lady Lane, which is like right under short final, like right near where the planes touched down on 05 right, and that's where the 747 landed, and he was right underneath the plane. It was so cool. Just blasting, right over his head. It's just amazing.
Mega video, I saw that.
Yeah.
Here's a name I'm not going to pronounce properly first time, so I apologise. Are we going to go with Keris Burns? What do you think, Andy? What would you say?
I'll have a look now.
I'm watching on Work's laptop, and I finish in 10. Hey, good to hear it, though. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah, Keris, I'd say.
Yeah? You're going with Keris?
Keris?
50 points on Keris. We got a yay or an A in chat.
Oh, I've never seen that name before.
That is a brand new name to me as well.
It's quite unique. We're not going to forget that one, are we?
No. Colin Jones, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in today. And Paul Dowell, good afternoon to you. And Dicey saying, my wee boy's loving this place on the way back from Legoland for his birthday. Now going to be watching you on the road home. once he leaves the park next to you anyway, saying, Dicey, that's awesome. I hope he's had a great birthday.
Yes.
And not, spent you out all on that Lego. I know the Lego can get quite expensive, can't it, quite quickly.
I really want to take Dakota to somewhere like that, Legoland, or just a kid's amusement park.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what? You're going to hate this, but one that I want to take her to is Blackpool, because there's a lot of kids rides there, but I live in Warrington, so I think Gulliver's World is one that you've kind of obliged to go to, with it being literally on my doorstep. And that kind of is designed for kids, really. I think going to Blackpool's a bit selfish. Even Alton Towers has a kids area these days.
Hey, Tony, thank you so much, mate. Cheers for sending some more bits in on the Twitch channel. Really appreciate that, mate.
Cheers, Tony.
Let us know how you get on with YouTube, pal.
Yeah, appreciate that, dude.
And the Drunken Borg, thank you very much for raiding the channel. Welcome in, people.
Hello. Wonder what kind of channel that is. Is it a live plane spotting channel? Just bottles of rum?
Oh, there you go. So we got it right. It is Keris, and it's a Welsh name. There you go.
Keris. Yeah, okay.
There you go. Lovely.
That's cool. I know a few Welsh people back home and stuff. One of the families at the Dakota school are all Welsh. They're called I forget all the names, but all of them have quite Welsh-sounding names, and they all have a Welsh twang to their voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, Keris is a new one.
Hey, cheers, Borg. Thank you very much again, mate, for raiding the channel. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And Sandra enjoying the stream from New Mills. Not far away, watching us on Flight Radar at the same time. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Great stuff.
And Jordan Field, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, nice. You're just on a rotation from London Heathrow to Istanbul and back. I assume you were doing a flight sim stream then, mate. Awesome. Hey, Tony Rivers. We can see you now in the YouTube chat.
Hey.
Let's get some waves in the chat for Mr. Tony Rivers. He's back.
Yes.
Now behave yourself, Tony. We're going to have to ban you again. This EasyJet. Sorry. This Ryanair. Gosh. That's exactly what you were talking about earlier.
How do you not know the difference?
How do you not know? It says in big letters. This Ryanair arriving in from Rhodes. But it didn't come by road. It came by air. Hence the big wings and the engines.
There's another Easy Air departing over on 2-3 left.
There it goes. Hey, no worries, Tony. Great to have you back there. That is sorted, dude. No, Borg, we're mainly Manchester-based, mate. And Sanchez with the Tier 1 for 9 months, saying the best channel out there, Barry Bidwell's Barmy Army. Yes.
Nice.
Nice one, Sanchez. Keris Matthews was the lead singer of Catatonia. I'm going to nod and smile, Philip, like I know what band that is.
The more you know. Next pub quiz.
Simon wondering why on some planes the windows slope up towards the rear of the plane. Is it just to do with the configuration of the cargo hold? I've never noticed that. What planes are we talking about?
I know the A330 does that.
Right.
Is that not the actual, just the fuselage? Is that what, are we talking about the same thing there, dude? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never noticed that.
Yeah. I think it's more noticeable in the 300 series, though, which I don't know if we're going to see any of them on the show today. But yeah, unless you're talking about something else.
Keith, no, all of our equipment's down in the description, mate, but we're live on Sony cameras at the moment. But I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Welcome in, Keith Bolton.
Keris Matthews was also a DJ. There you go. Just if you weren't already enlightened by this situation.
Well, there you go, Sonny, as well, because I know you've been with a viewer who's been struggling to get YouTube messages seen. It looks like Tony's just used their YouTube live chat support and they've sorted it out. It's obviously working for Tony, so yeah, we probably recommend the same thing if your person's still struggling as well.
Has he got that sorted that quick as well? That's great.
Really good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's quite standard now, Mike. Yeah, a lot of streams at Manchester. I think there's 2 ones that we've only noticed in the last month or so.
Yeah.
Big Al, good afternoon, good evening to you, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. And thank you all for tuning in on what's an off-schedule show for us here today. Live from the Runway Visitor Park. And we'll be live bringing you all of the aviation action until about 6:30, 6:45, something like that. So thank you all for tuning in. And Anthony Lee saying, just had lunch. Welcome into the stream. It's been a bit dark, isn't it? Watch out. Just had a power nap, saying Amy, staff nurse. You can't beat a good power nap, in my opinion. I had one yesterday for about half an hour and sorts you right out. Came on, won all the games. FIFA.
Yes.
That's a lie.
won some games.
Won one.
Big Dave.
No worries, Chris. And cheers, Keith. Thank you very much for getting involved in the chat, mate. Feel free to stick with us. We stream usually, ignore today because this is not our usual schedule, Keith. We do Wednesday evenings from 4 p.m. UK time, Fridays at about 10 a.m. UK time, and Sundays at 9 a.m. UK time. So, and on the Sundays we have a multicam setup where we have cameras on both sides of the airport. Cheers, Abji. Good luck with your exam, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Johnny 5, good afternoon to you. I went for a nap yesterday, ended up sleeping for 11 hours straight. Yeah, good luck. You don't get that in my house. You get woke up by cats all banging after 20 minutes at most. Oh, nice, Jill. A bit of that. I am tempted today for a pot of chips or something from the old cafe.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of temptation there. Or maybe I just be good.
It's an awkward time for us, isn't it?
It is, because I think by the time you get home, it's a bit too late to cook, and it's if you don't want to eat too much before you come out, because then you kind of just a bit lethargic and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I might do what you did and get an Indian delivered for by the time I get home.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it good? You had one last night?
Really, really good. The one by mine is 10 out of 10.
Is it mega?
Yeah.
We'll have to give me the name of that. Are they on delivery or anything?
I'm not sure. I live down the road, so.
Rainbow Love, thank you very much. Gifting a membership to the community, really appreciate that. Glade Thomas, he does on his own channel, mate. We don't do it on the Airliners Live channel anymore, unfortunately. And Terry Edwards, Modman, 27 months, yaboosh. That EasyJet rolling out to Tenerife. And the Logan Air holding short for the Isle of Man. That'll be next out. And we've got a fair few movements on the way for departing on the south side. Kind of a bit of a gap on the arrivals. We've got a TUI on the way in from Tenerife, which isn't too far away, and an Aer Lingus in from Dublin. But mainly departures for the next few minutes or so.
Yeah. You were saying that Birmingham area was a bit nasty weather-wise. Let's have a look on the old weather radar. Because it said there was a chance of rain here, but it wasn't too high, especially relative to yesterday. Where it was, tomorrow, where it's just looking awful. It's not loading now at the moment, though. I wonder why.
Jane, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. Thank you so much, Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
Pia also gifting a membership to the community. Thank you so much, guys.
Wow, down south is looking pretty damp.
Pretty gnarly.
Yeah, but let me have a look on. Let's see if we can get this on the screen. I can't really see it. There you go. There's my phone. Windy app is what I use most days, and it gives you like a history of the rain and stuff. It doesn't really move much because there's not much wind today, but it also gives you which way that's heading towards us by the looks of it. But we're talking hours away if that does hit us. But here up in Manchester, we're pretty chill. It's pretty basic. Just overcast. We do use Windy as a weather app. It seems to be pretty accurate. Kind of let us down last week, though, when it said there would be a little bit of rain. And for anyone who's watching on Wednesday last week, they probably seen that torrential downpour that we had.
Yeah.
It was really heavy.
AJD, no, we're pretty happy with Manchester, mate. It's where we have a lot of our viewers and where we get our most viewers and stuff like that. So there's no real reason for us to do another location in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
Scottish Linda, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. Welcome in.
Thank you, Scottish Linda.
And Tony P, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Not hit us in Sussex yet, but likely to in a few hours, saying Malky.
This looks a bit wild, that. I was just all over the sort of south east side.
Well, that's the thing. There's just supposed to be a wave of it, and then we've got rain for literally, I think, 2 or 3 days, chat.
Oh, mate, it's looking grim. What's the weather app that I was showing? It's called Windy, and literally what you were seeing there was the free version, but I have the paid version as well, but when you get the free one, it's just got loads of features still anyway. Yeah, it's a really good app, folks, for weather forecast, looking at the weather radar, looking at the winds, the gusts. It's even got like surfing forecasts about like where's the best place to surf at certain times of day and stuff. Just, it's crazy. Really good app. I find that like a lot of people use the BBC weather app, and I find it's wrong so often.
Oh yeah,
so often. I don't understand how.
Apparently, he's chucking it down in Reading, saying Matt.
All right. There's quite a lot of viewers from the south.
Ladies Aviation Videos tuning in as well. 16 months of premium economy membership, saying the footage is great and keep up the great work, team. Cheers, pal.
RX waving quick.
Oh, is he?
Let's try and find him.
He's giving a wave wherever he is.
There he is.
You got him.
He's not waving now.
Oh, wounded.
We need to like coordinate a wave here.
I know.
Cross-channel wave.
Let me get his channel up.
I mean, he's looking at planes. How dare he?
Why is he looking at planes?
Why is he looking at planes?
Come on, Eric. I'll just put, we are waving back.
Eric cam. For those who don't know, that's another live aviation streamer who's currently live from the other side of the airfield at the moment, known as Southside, which is quite a classic spot to go to at Manchester.
Yeah.
We like to stream on this side, though. I think Arak, though, I have a lot of respect for him because he also has like a sort of a full-time job that he's trying to do all these live streams around.
Yeah.
And as two people who have been there, done that, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, he's a legend. And yeah, apologies again, mate, for stepping on your schedule today. But good to see you live. And hopefully you guys in our chat will open a couple of the streams and see our view as well at some point today. Yeah, his video looking very nice as well.
Nice. Yeah, it's really odd.
Jet 2 A321 lining up next to go. He's on his way out to Dalaman. But yeah, that's the thing with Manchester these days, unfortunately. There's so many people streaming now from this airport. It's impossible to move a show schedule without stepping on somebody's toes. It's just unavoidable.
Yeah, I think you got to make it a bit more than just watching planes, I think, to kind of make your own way these days. You know, you got to kind of create your own community, kind of have your own style about you, have a bit more of a discussion as well. It's hard, though, you know.
Yeah, and that's something Arek's really got on point as well. He's got a super friendly community. We love his presentation as well, and he just does a really good job. And Keith Bolton, a brand new premium economy member. Thank you very much, Keith. Great to have you with us, mate. And thanks for supporting the channel. Your VIP support will help keep us online. Thank you very much.
Arek's going to wave after the Jet 2 departs. Okay.
All right, perfect. What was the name of the tornado stream you were watching? Reed Timmer.
Oh, yeah.
Was who I was watching, Craig. Laurie will grab a link. She knows him.
I was going to say, Laurie is like the storm-chasing connoisseur. She knows all the best streams to watch. She's on our Discord. I'm sure you can put a message in the chat rooms. Really taking her time. The Jet 2 A321neo. I know we seen the newest of these planes being delivered on Friday during Matt's show. G-Sun J came in a little bit later than expected. This is G-Sun D we're looking at, heading off to Dalaman. Jet 2 flight 867. G-Sun D. Sunday. Is it Sunday yet? Is also brand new, but that's from July 2023, so it's almost her first birthday. About 2 months away from that.
I thought you said it's almost Herbert's first birthday. Right? Who's Herbert? Robert tuning in from Sunderland. Welcome to you, mate. Thank you for tuning in.
Hello.
And Joan gifting a membership as well. Thank you so much, Joan.
Plane Spot and Mike, hello to you. Did you have a good show today? I think you were streaming here at Manchester, I believe. Here we go. Jet 2 off to Dalaman.
Graham Thompson, hello as well, mate.
Oh, speaking of new Jet 2 planes, one's just landed as well. Do you know what the reg is on that? It's going to be a new one, isn't it?
Oh, a picture there.
Yeah.
G.
G-Sun G, okay. Second to newest. Just landed here at Manchester Airport.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that chap over there.
Yeah, I think...
that bloke with the...
keep an eye on him. I've got his stream open.
Keep that eye.
He's whip panning back. Oh, he's over. He's looking. Give him a wave now, quick. I don't know what the delay is.
Hey, he's waving. Hey, woo! Send him some signals.
Hey, he's proper waving at us now.
Cheers, Eric. That was so cool. I love that.
Hey.
Let's get some waves in the chat. Let's get some waves in the chat, folks. That was 10 out of 10.
Legend.
What a lad.
Sorry about that. Let's go down some escalators then.
Some escalators.
I did the old escalator. I hope you saw that.
I'll have to watch that back. Can someone clip that on his channel? I'll give that a watch. Here we go. G-Sun G. New Jet2 A321neo Airbus aircraft.
Arek's still looking at us. Give him one last wave. He's really zoomed in now. He's cropped riding.
Just see my nose hairs.
Yeah.
I knew I should have had a shave today.
I know.
Didn't realise I'd be on camera. I've got my hoodie on. And we will pee dance. If Captain Mark was here, I'm sure he would be.
Yeah, what a legend. And Roman, welcome to Premium Economy membership. Thank you so much, mate. Hey, Keith, don't you worry, mate. Anything that you support us with, Keith, is massively appreciated. So thank you very, very much. Yeah, please don't feel like you need to upgrade. Just, yeah, you've helped enough, mate. Thank you very much.
Can I stop waving now?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's... I think he's still watching, I think.
Is he?
I think he's still watching.
Oh, what's that? They're just there waving to
You see
nobody.
him on the binoculars here. Have a look.
Mate, his camera feed is clean.
I know. Wow, these binoculars are mint.
You folks, you seen it. I'm not standing on the roof. There's the video proof.
Yeah, we're not on the roof.
We're being well behaved here.
Who spotted him? Oh!
I reckon.
He's like dead on. He's like right in front of us, I think.
Yes. I'll get him one more time.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
I'll get him back one more
I've
time.
spotted him.
Let's pick him out one more time.
Stand still. Get me sniper out.
Yaboosh! Oi, you! He's turned his camera away now.
Oh look, he's scared. He's scared.
Got camera shy.
Big shout out. Love that guy. Really good fun. Eric, love you lots, mate. Thank you very much. Dropping 5 gifted memberships in the channel as well. What a crazy guy. What a crazy guy. Thank you so much, mate. Gifting 5 memberships to the community as well. What a legend.
Cheers, mate.
Nice one. Can you hear me now?
You probably heard that.
Think so.
He's got one of them directional microphones.
There you go. We'll share the love. We'll drop 5 in your channel as well, mate. Mega.
That was so cool. It's going crazy in the chat right now. What's going on? Martin getting his wallet out.
Rasta Rob gifting a membership as well, going to Stephen Fairbrother. Thank you very much, Rob. Great to see you, mate. And Barry J, a brand new Premium Economy member. Thank you very much, Barry. And cheers again, Mac, for your 5. Hope you're having a good stream, brother.
That was funny. We'll have to come back next Tuesday, won't we?
I know.
I'm messing.
We're joking. We're joking.
Oh, that was a greaser. Wow. Whew. Oh my gosh. I like the reg. ZZ. half the plane's still asleep after that one. Wow. Dreamy landing, eh?
Twitch mods, just check critical chat for me, please.
There's one for the Matt Smith highlights.
Hey, cheers, ERB. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Hey, awesome aviation everywhere. That's great.
Aviation everywhere.
Everywhere.
Indeed it is. Planes do be everywhere.
Cheers, Rob. Thanks, mate. Yeah, we like it a lot as well. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, Roger, it's we put an announcement out. We've got quite bad weather predicted tomorrow, mate, so we moved the show for today.
Yeah.
Gary, yes, all the taxiway works in front of us was completed a little while ago now. So yeah, we're all back to normal, which is good.
That was back in like TAS Fair times, wasn't it? It was like, I think it was like that fair was like the week before it opened.
Okay.
So people coming to see just about missed out there on the grand reopening.
And Mike Delta 11 gifting a membership as well. Thank you.
What's going on?
What's the support money?
Right, who was responsible for that landing? That was 10 out of 10.
Get him on, quick.
One he is. Who's one he is? Yeah, you. Yeah. Hey, double wave. I think the FO spotted us first. Like, hey, who are they? Are they still waving? Yaboosh. Look at them tyres. Hey. Still look brand new. Oh, love that. Love that. Love to see that. I hope they watch it back. Aer Lingus ATR 72 in from Belfast City. Liam saying there's a Turkish 330 due out soon. Nice. We just seen that coming in as we were setting up. Tell you what, it's good to see them back. I think it was it a 200 series, folks? Because I remember last year we had loads of Turkish Airlines A330s, but I'm sure most of them were A330-300 series. So when you had the 200 series in, it was quite a rare catch. And I'm sure they had Pratt & Whitney engines on board as well, so they sounded really nice. Not that there's anything wrong with the usual Rolls-Royce, Trent 700s, but they were really good, really loud, really, really loud. Nice, Laurie. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know you're a big supporter of Mac as well.
Why the highlights videos only 720p? Because for some reason in 2024 we can only download 720p streams of our own.
Yeah, because, well, yeah, I mean, there's no other way around it, really, unless we find a way to record it locally, but the file sizes would be massive is the problem.
Yeah.
And then we want to capture just, like, as it happened live, really, so just clips from the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, we've kind of joked about that before. That's come up a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually have that exact thing you're saying, Chris. I just struggled to find the numbers, though. Like, no joke. I was searching all over the place for just big judge scoreboard numbers. But anyway. But yeah, that would have been a 10. That TUI would have been a 10. We had a joke for a while where we were rating the landings of Saudia Dreamliners when they came into Manchester, because for some reason Saudi pilots just really know how to land smoothly, like really good here at Manchester. So for a while we were doing like a rate my landing on whenever they came in. And I think the smoothest landing I've ever seen at Manchester was a Saudi Dreamliner.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any smoke from the tyres. It was just gorgeous and elegant. And considering 2-3 right, which that was on, it's probably the hardest to land on smoothly because it's the least flat by the threshold. If you go and tune into Arek's show, you'll see it more obviously there that it's not very flat over there. And yeah, I think the pilots have to factor that in a little bit. I mean, Captain Mark spoke about it a few times of how to grease the landing. You have to approach it a bit differently compared to the other runways at Manchester.
Hiya, Barbara. Great to see you. Thank you very much for stopping in.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well. We'll try and grab you a prop when we can, Barbara.
Yeah, we've just had a Aer Lingus ATR coming in. Sure, we'll see that going back out soon. Mungo Spencer. Who's that?
Who are you?
Mungo Spencer.
Are you flying?
I
hope not.
Airplane mode, please.
A wheelie bin number's big enough. Yeah, probably.
Hey, yeah.
Imagine.
Big green ones.
I just want to check something obvious.
Number 72. Yeah, you do see some pretty precarious landings on 2-3 right sometimes. Not that they're dangerous, but I'm sure you can feel it in the cabin there. I remember, what was it? It was that World to Fly A330 that I came back from Mallorca last year on to Manchester, landing on 2-3 right. There was a proper crosswind, lots of gusts, blowing about all over the place. And I recorded it. On the recording, I said, mate, this is going to be a slammer, this. Like, you knew I was bracing. We were sat right above the landing gear as well. And usually if you're sat near sort of the back third, just over the landing gear, you're normally going to feel it a lot more than, up front or whatever. But no, the opposite happened. Fair play. It was probably the smoothest landing I've ever had at Manchester, which was bananas. The butter machine living up to its name.
Hey, cheers, Smithy. Dropping a gifty there as well.
Cheers, Matt.
Appreciate you, mate.
I've been editing the highlights from the Sunday show. I was going to post it today, but since we were going live today, I felt it'd be better posted tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that, folks. We've started doing highlight videos of the live streams. So if you don't get to watch them in full live, you can always watch back the highlights, the best of.
Yep. Simon Pendlebury, we moved our show to today, mate, due to heavy rain tomorrow. But welcome in. And David, welcome in to you as well. Thanks for tuning in.
Opain Racing, just tuning in. Been watching for 5 minutes, already hooked.
Hey, welcome in, mate.
Thanks, dude.
This EasyJet arriving in from Faro.
Let's have a look.
2-hour, 40-minute flight for this one.
Oh, sounding good. That's actually an EasyJet Europe playing this. So this isn't based here at Manchester. It's just on a visit in.
Lomax tuning in from Germany. Welcome. And Laurie gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Laurie. You've inadvertently just tested something for us. Thank you very much.
Ooh, okay.
Cheers for that. Yeah, apparently something was messing about on the old overlay.
Thank you, Laurie. Seeing Kevin Emery's got a notification that his red zip-up hoodie is on the way.
Yes.
Mate, should be with you very soon then.
Yeah, Royal Mail collected that today, so should be with you hopefully tomorrow, mate. Worst case, day after. I want to see lots of pictures, chat, when you all get in your hoodies. Tag at Airliners Live on Instagram or drop us a message in the old Discord. That'd be awesome. And for anyone who just received one of our gifted memberships from Laurie there, hope you enjoy that. And Hannah tuning in, who's missed a couple of shows recently. No worries. Welcome into you.
I seen Amy Staff Nurse was on a flight out of Manchester this morning, early doors, and she had her Airliners Live travel wallet with her. She was very proud of that.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm so sad they're out of stock.
I know.
Because they were just getting really popular, and it's like, oh, sorry, guys.
No, we just sold out, literally.
Just sold out.
Wanted them.
Yeah. So we might bring some more back if they're, under popular demand. But, yeah, you guys were going crazy for them. But they were really good products, so I can understand. I've got one. I'm very glad.
Hashtag, yes, we do key rings, mate. I'm sure there'll be a link in the chat for you very soon.
That's right. It's starting to rain here as well. I wonder how bad it's going to get.
Gosh, we just can't escape it, can we?
Yeah.
No matter what we do, the rain keeps up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is, John, they take a while to arrive, mate.
Got to pass the travel wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to order in big quantities as well, so you can only really bring them back if a lot of people want them. But yeah, like I said, they were really good. Very proud item to have on the old shop. Tap Air Portugal coming in from Lisbon. It's a nice destination. We did a live stream from there, I think 2 years ago now. Might have been last year, actually. I think it was last year. Back in February, I think. Really enjoyed that. Love to go back. Especially in like the summer. Lisbon show went. I know there's a couple of people who do Lisbon live shows already.
Hey, Matt Healy, great to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Flood warning for tomorrow. Hopefully that doesn't happen, mate.
It's looking like a lot of rain.
And Susie, welcome back for 26 months. Thank you so much, our latest team member. And Barbara, thank you so much for the very generous donation.
Oh, thanks.
Barbara saying, Airliners Live is my other love. Just to support, long overdue. Much love to the Airliners Live family, to the three legends, Martin, Andy and Matt. Love, stay well and keep safe. Thank you so much, Barbara. Let's get some likes on that message. I'm going to pin that, guys. I'm going to pin that really kind message as well.
Thanks, Barb. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the shows today.
Oh, I don't think I can. The YouTube isn't going to let me pin it, guys.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much, Barbie. You always bring so much positivity to the streams. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah. And again, thank you, Suze, for the continued support. Not only just financially, but also helping out off the streams. I think Susie, she's a bit like Matt. Like, she just always shares the streams on her socials, like, without fail.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, she'll usually, like, write to us saying why she's not shared it. I'm like, you don't need to. And she's also been moderating the brand new Airliners Live Facebook group as well.
Yeah.
Which is an open group. Anybody can join. So head on over to the Airliners Live community Facebook group.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure one of the mods in the chat could sort a link out as well.
Sorry to hear that, Matt. Fingers crossed for you, mate. I'm sure she'll be back to normal soon. Yes, it is, Linda. Yeah, it is. And Plain Spotting Mike, thank you, mate. £10 donation. What a gent. Saying, get yourself a nice sausage butty on the Sunday show from the cat. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you.
Legend. Thank you, dude. Hope you had a great show today. I know it's a long way for you to get to Manchester. Still got the reverses out there on the Ryanair. There they go, they're stowed.
Hey, Shabs. Exactly, Daniel James. Exactly, but it seems like we're going to get wet today anyway, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Not too bad at the moment.
Will we get a prop for Barbara? Let me have a look on the old arrivals for you, Barbara.
Absolutely. I know Arak over on the south side is going to get a mega view of any departures. But
we got quite a nice one for you, Barbara, coming in a moment. About 3 out, so it's just on the downwind leg at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a Pilatus PC-12 on the way into us. Really nice one. So, yeah, that's a private aircraft. So that'll be a nice prop for you to catch in the next 10 minutes or so.
Oh, I'd love to get like a nice close-in shot of the nose as it vacates, hopefully in front of us.
Yeah, we'll have to blur them props as well.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's dark enough for this shot to be slow anyway. It's pretty... it's not the brightest day at Manchester.
Just touching down from Belfast is the EasyJet flight A320. And over on the south side, the Jet 2 737 is on its way out to Bodrum.
It's good to see the Bodrum flights flying again. I think I flew there when I was a kid. Another Turkish destination. It's such a big country, Turkey, though, that all these different airports on the south coast are pretty well utilised.
Hey, cheers, Daniel. Good to hear it, mate. Only a small shower overhead, apparently.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Bring back the Airliners Live Fog Watch. That was a funny stream, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. That was mega.
Hey, Snowy, thanks for tuning in, mate.
I reckon with the proper flight radar integration, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it would.
You see the first officer just turning off the lights there on the overhead panel up in the flight deck. They're just configuring the aircraft for the taxi. What kind of lights would they be turning off and on as they vacate the runway, by the way?
So you've got landing lights, which will come off. They may have runway turn-off lights as well. That would turn off, and they just basically, especially during night time, they just give a wider spread on the taxi, off the runway, and then you've got a 3-point select switch as well on the nose light, which would put it to taxi, which is a bit dimmer than the landing setting on it. So yeah, there's a few different configuration changes to do to there. You may also be reaching up and turning the APU on, which is the auxiliary power unit, so that the aircraft is ready to get power. That takes a little bit of time to come on, so they'll usually be doing that as they start taxiing in as well.
And when would they turn the taxi lights off? They just stay on?
They get turned off just before they're about to turn in to their parking bay, because you don't want to blind any of the ground people working around there. So usually just before you're about to turn on to stand, they'll switch those lights off. And I think we've seen that a couple of times when Matt's been up on the car park as well.
Yeah.
Usually turn them off. And you also want to make sure when you vacating the runway and things like that things like the weather radar are switched off, because they can emit quite a strong signal.
Like radioactivity, basically.
So you want to switch that off so you don't cause anybody any damage on the ground and stuff like that. So there'll be a few things they're configuring up there.
Keeping my eye out for this Pilatus PC-12, and see we've got another Airbus about to touch down. So we'll catch that, and then I'm sure the Pilatus will be visible. We did have a really nice Embraer lineage earlier in the show as well. People were saying, things like the Arak Wave and stuff should be on the next highlights.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing about highlights is I don't want to do every show. So I think the shows that really stand out will definitely throw highlights on. We're doing highlights of Sunday just gone. Matt's show on Friday was full of things as well. So, again, I don't really want to do it every show, but it's hard to pick and choose which ones are the best.
Yeah, I mean, even to be honest, even the stuff with Eric, we can just grab that and post it on our socials as well anyway. So
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily need a full highlight video for that one, but
It's not quite a John Russell wave, though, is it?
I mean, you could potentially do highlights of the 2 weeks or the month or anything. I guess it depends, rather than doing it of the show, I guess. Maybe more chance
Yo, that could be good.
to build up some more clips, maybe.
Yeah, what do you think, folks? Maybe instead of highlights of a show, highlights of, like, the week?
Yeah, I think highlights of the week would be best.
That'd be more jam-packed, wouldn't it?
Yeah. All 3 shows, then, haven't you, to pick from?
I guess we'd still do the same attitude, though, like go through... Because Matt goes through while he's in the office and picks out his favourite bits. And
yeah, I think we'd do that. But, yeah, you definitely do it maybe every week.
Yeah? Huh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, yikes, Juan. That's very hot, mate. Welcome into the stream.
Oh. When we went to Texas last year, it was like over 100 degrees every day, but that was in September. Yeah, sticky. More waves. Legends. EasyJet pilots today. They're doing their bit.
Hey, Linda. Thank you so much. She says I've just ordered a hoodie.
Oh.
Thank you so much. And you might notice something on this next prop, folks. And you'll notice that the lights are blinking from left to right.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe that's for scaring birds and stuff like that.
Wow.
That's why they do it. I'm not sure on why the blinking makes more of an impact than just having them both on steady, but that's what I've read anyway. And Kev, cheers, pal. Thank you so much for supporting the stream for 18 months as well. Awesome stream as always, guys. This is the best community. Love every single one of you. From Kev, thank you, mate. Gets my eyes live hearts in the chat for Kev and all the community as well.
Thank you very much.
John's saying the same. It is to scare birds off, apparently.
Oh, wow, cool.
Looks quite cool, though.
It's another executive jet. Not even a jet. It's another aircraft that you can charter privately to fly to a whole list of different destinations from places like Manchester. Also, I believe you can fly these in and out of Barton as well. Pilatus PC-12s. I have seen 1 or 2 there. And it's weird because when they're here at Manchester, they look tiny. But when they're at Barton, they look huge.
Yeah. I remember when that Kodiak came into Barton and that just looked so out of place. It was massive.
Yeah.
Loved it. There we go, chat. Listen to this. This is awesome. Great catch. And cheers, Michael. Glad you're liking the overlay, mate. That's a very new addition to the stream. I'll get a picture of this one as well. I think I took a picture of this last week as well, but why not?
Silver Aviation, Pilatus PC-12. That is really nice looking. It's close up there. Whoa. Look at all the rivets in the fuselage there. Really catching the detail. The exhaust up front there. Oh, that was cool. No doubt she'll be using the Signature Aviation Terminal, which is just near us. You can see another jet there. Looks like a Falcon, that actually. Just parked up there on stand.
Yes, we got the full ring as well on the props.
Nice.
For any of you photographers. Slightly longer landing on this 2E73. I'm using the 70 to 200 today. Bit of a shorter lens for me.
Is that ideal for like planes like this, or
For bigger aircraft like this, it'll be fine. Yeah, for that PC, it's a little bit of a crop, but there's enough megapixels on this for it to be all right.
there's an EasyJet holding over on 23 left, one of the taxiways. Might be a bit of a wait on that. I remember when I did that Southside show the other week, there was one holding for like an hour. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tom and Anne, thank you so much. Gifting a membership to the channel as well. Thank you so much. What shutter speed is best for blurry plops? I've done it. I've done it.
Oh, no.
I've done a gen as well.
Get the blurry plops emote.
Get a blurry plops emote. I shot that a bit slow, to be honest. That was at 1/60th of a second. But you can go anything up to like 1/125th, something like that. That's what we usually shoot in things like the Chinooks at and stuff.
Yeah.
So anything lower than sort of 1/150th, 1/160th of a second, something like that, you should be fine, mate.
I think also like your focal length also plays a part, because obviously the more zoomed in you are, the more motion blur there's going to be from just like your hands, right?
Yeah.
So you've kind of got to factor that in. So if you're using like a 200mm, you should be all right, or below.
Yeah.
But if you're going like full 600mm, you can struggle.
Yeah, and bearing in mind, mate, if the aircraft's moving as well, you've really got to pan with it, otherwise it's going to be out of focus. So, yeah, there's a couple of different things, but when that was head-on with us, you can really drop it down, but when it's going past, you want to be a bit faster than that.
I've seen he's got his own photography Instagram now. Is it Practically Photography, is it called, dude?
Oh, yo, drop me a Discord, mate, so I remember to follow that after the show today. That TUI aircraft is just arriving into us from Chania.
Ah, yes. I think that's one of the airports on the island of Crete.
3 hour, 50-minute flight, that one.
Definitely can't go low with my 600mm. Yeah, dude.
No, you've got to be careful with the old 600, mate, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not a 2.8. No, I didn't get the 2.8. It's the F4 Sony FE lens. It's it's not the GM lens. I don't use a 70-200 enough to warrant getting a GM lens, mate, to be honest.
EasyJet A320neo just vacating, 23 right.
Turkish flight, this one, in from Antalya. 4 hours, 22 minutes.
A wave as well. We've had so many waves today.
I know.
What's going on? Even waves from people over there as well. What a guy. Ooh. Right now.
Don't forget to share the stream around, folks, if you are enjoying today's show. Let everybody know that we are live today. I might get a little YouTube post out as well.
The Ryanair climbing out, 23 left, over on the south side. Dual runway operations in use at the moment at Manchester. Is that a Finnair? I think it is. Butter in the runway. Wow, that was smooth. Embraer coming in from Helsinki. Awesome catch there. Looking very smart.
Hey Chris, thanks for tuning in, mate.
I think there's space for scoreboard emotes. They're just 10 slots.
Yeah, imagine. In from Munich next, Airbus A320 from Lufthansa. 1.5 hour flight.
Really good landing again. That TUI set the bar really high.
Hey Compa, great to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, cheers Dan, welcome in, mate. Yeah, a few viewers just jumping in now. I've posted a couple of updates out.
Yes.
Welcome in everybody. Apologies for the schedule change, but we are live today instead of tomorrow, just due to some quite heavy rain forecast tomorrow. So sit back and relax. We're live for another hour and 15 minutes or so at least. So hope you enjoy this stream.
It's a good reason to click the bell icon if you're watching on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
If you scroll down below the stream and next to subscribe, you can have a little drop down. Make sure the bell icon set to all, so you do get a notification when we go live, including days like today where it's not on schedule. Bit of a Ryanair race going on there. One departing on 23 left. Much quieter. Max 8200. Really is quiet. That's with the directional mic pointing right at it as well.
Hey, thank you very much, John. Sending in a £5 donation to the channel. No message as well. Cheers, John. That's very kind of you, mate. That will go towards covering the show's costs this month. Thank you very much, mate. Any update on when you get the 380 holograph back in? Dan, we're not planning to, mate, to be completely honest with you, at least for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon, I'm afraid, dude, because we have to order in big quantities and I just don't know how many people missed out on those. Not ruling it out, but yeah, it's not anytime soon, mate. Sorry, dude. Yeah, well, the thing is, John, I got mine from TK Maxx, so I got it for about 30 quid. So John said, I saw you rocking a Farah shirt on the old Instagram.
Okay.
And I got it from TK Maxx. And I thought, 30 quid, get a nice shirt, you know, for going out and having a meal and stuff like that. I thought, yeah, I'll have that because it'll last me a while. And when we decided, should we start dressing a bit smarter at work, I thought, I'll just get a couple more of them Farah shirts, thinking, they might be like 10 quid more, 15 quid more or something, you know, buying them new. No. They're about 100 quid each.
Wow.
When you're buying them brand new. So I've managed to bag a bargain there in the old TK.
Wow.
So, yeah, if you're ever in TK Maxx, guys, make sure you keep an eye out because sometimes you can get some really good bargains on the old clothing there.
It is good and like just a wide range of like styles and stuff.
Yeah, so I went the other week and bagged a few shirts and a couple of pairs of shorts. Because since we've moved into the new office, I've been very self-conscious that everybody else looks very smart and everything like that. And then I rock up in me tracky bottoms that are a bit too big for me and an Airliners Live T-shirt that's been through the wash about 50 times. And I just thought, yeah, I should probably look a bit more presentable. So we got a couple of, we're not walking around in suits, but, you know, smart casual shirts, maybe a nice pair of shorts or some chinos or something. Just to fit in a little bit more, you know.
It's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah. And to be honest, Jen, she never says anything, but when we go getting our shopping and stuff, she always looks dead nice. And I'm just there in tracky bottoms. I just think, mate, you look a scruff. You need to dress a bit smarter. So yeah, we've made an effort. But yeah, TK Maxx is not bad if you're happy to look through shelves and stuff like that.
Matt, and I still turn up in my scruffs.
Yeah, Matt's keeping us grounded.
No loops, it's crazy. I think, how often does it rain elsewhere in the UK but not Manchester? That'll be the story tomorrow anyway. Lots of EasyJets on today's show.
It is, isn't it? Got a Jet 2 landing next. And that's in from Santorini. ETF Airways aircraft, this one.
Oh, nice.
On lease to Jet 2.
Not had many chances to have a close-up look at these planes yet. These ETF 737s.
Hey, cheers, Alan. Yeah, I know, mate. It's just you just want to look presentable. You know what I mean? That's the main thing for me.
I do wonder as well. Sometimes we're meeting with, like, you know, quite official companies and stuff, right? Like discussing like new technology for the channel and stuff. And historically, we've always just been rocking up in quite scruffy gear. You know, maybe we've done a stream that morning or been out filming and still in our boots. And
I know, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah, Rachel D, that's another one to check out as well. You're right, it's like charity shops and stuff. You can get some bargains in there.
Mate, I'm a bad sucker for them.
Does anybody else have like a weird kind of like not a dream, but what do you call it? Like, I've got a couple of them. So one of them, and I'll tell you, like, it relates to what you just said. One of them is like when you're down by a beach or a river, I always lift a stone up just to see if there's a little piece of gold underneath.
In real life or in a dream?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, real life.
Wow.
So that's like one of mine because I just think, oh, imagine if it happened, you know, just one time. Same with a fossil as well. I'd be buzzing if I found a fossil. So I always have a quick scan of that. And the last one is finding a mega watch in a charity shop.
Oh, yeah.
Is the other one. So whenever you go past a charity shop, I always have a quick look, just see if they've got anything, you know. They're just the little things where I just think, you know what? If that ever happened to you, how good would that be?
Yeah.
But the main one, though, is a little piece of gold. I'd love to find a little... I don't know why. Jen laughs at me all the time.
There's a guy called John Hofstede who does YouTube videos. Go and check him out. He's pretty new to YouTube, but he's doing a good job, and he's just trying to like find different ways to make money.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them is like going charity shops and reselling things. And again, he doesn't do it very often, but he just started doing it.
Yeah.
Just see how it is as a newbie. And like just on the first day of looking, he found a set of golf clubs they were only selling for like a tenner, and they were worth like well over £100. So he just resold them online, and people paid like second-hand over £100 for these golf clubs.
That's really good.
And, yeah, charity shops can be really good for stuff like that.
Dave Cox, loving the new overlay. Thank you very much, mate. Glad you like that. There's no gold in the UK? What, none at all, Loops?
No,
mate, don't spoil it.
I get you, okay. I mean, you never know.
What, nowhere in the UK? Have you seen them videos where people like metal detect on beaches and they find rings and stuff? You'll think you've planted that there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them. I thought the same. One of the things about the house that I bought is it had it's the whole area has this, but when the solicitors did their background searches on it and stuff, found out it was on contaminated land.
Oh, no way.
And it turns out it's on there's ordnance storages, from World War II, under the area that I live. So it just, the blanket covered the whole area, but it's basically an advisor saying, by the way, there might be a bomb in your garden. Don't dig too deep. So
yeah, all right, nice one.
Who knows what treasure I might find if I go digging.
Hey, beastie.
Try to plant some strawberries and next thing you know, getting blown up.
Thanks very much, Beastie, for gifting a membership. Really appreciate that. No, I don't have that one, Tina, but a horrible dream I do have, and I used to have it quite regularly when I was a kid. I don't have it so much anymore, but it's that, I think it's kind of like a vertigo style thing, because in my dream, I'm dead high, but my body's really long. So my feet are still on the ground, but I'm looking down.
You've been stretched.
And I can feel like I'm dead long, and my hands don't feel right, like they're in the front of my face. Yeah. And it feels really, really weird. And I feel like I'm soaring up and then I'm soaring down, but I'm not, and my feet are on the ground, and I'm like looking down, it's west. It sends me really weird.
That is weird.
I hate it. But luckily, I think I don't know if I've grown out of it or what, because I used to have that a lot, but I've not had it for a good few years now, touch wood. That'll be it now. I've said it, I'll start having it again. Don't know what that means, but there you go. Rimjo, I'm not going to say your name properly. Thank you very much, saying I do love the Max winglets.
Yeah,
they do look smart. But yeah, got to be careful reading your name out, haven't we?
Yeah, for those US viewers, a charity shop is a thrift shop, same kind of thing.
Oh, is that what it's called over there?
Yeah. We went thrift shopping when we went over to Dallas with Laurie, and we found some good bargains, actually. We were looking for some, like, boots, like cowboy boots. There were some good ones, but, as per usual, the ones that you like are never in your size. I think that Buffalo Wild Wings shirt I've got, the green bull on it. That's a yellow bull. That's... I got that from a thrift shop. Really random. It's like, I think it's part of a uniform over there or something. I repair watches for a local charity shop. We don't see many top-end watches. Ah, right. Yeah, I couldn't imagine just throwing a top-end watch in a charity shop, but I'm sure you might get the odd one, right? If you're lucky.
Yeah, Paul, that was a bit closer than I like to get on the old name call-outs, I'll be honest. I caught myself just in time on that one. Bearing in mind, we are a PG stream.
Is it on YouTube, is it? Or?
Twitch.
Yeah, okay.
I'll send you. I'll show you a picture. Hold on, and you can see how I just caught myself just in time. There you go.
All right. Okay. What did you say? You said,
yeah, Joe.
Joe. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Joe.
all right.
Joe.
Call you Joe from now on. Listen, don't be coming in our channel with names like that trying to catch me out. We'll have none of that. Johnny 5 in Wales, it's the Dolgellau gold belt in Sardinia. That's where a lot of the fast jets fly through, isn't it, Dolgellau?
Oh, nice. Finding cowboy boots in my size is a nightmare. Yeah, it was quite tough because they're expensive, proper boots, southern boots. Sam bought a pair, like $200 they were for a pair.
Mrs. Airline is live. I'm going to call her out. She's been well and truly found out, chat. She's been found out.
Okay.
We're trying to be healthy at the moment, both of us.
Oh.
And I dropped her a message.
Salad and all that. I remember that.
Yeah, and I dropped her a message and I just said, Jen, I'm going to cheat tonight and maybe order in on the way home. Do you fancy anything? She went, oh, no, I've already eaten. Yeah, I kind of had the same idea as you. So I was like, what? She's ordered herself a carvery. And I tell you now, she wouldn't have told me if I hadn't offered her something. Cheeky.
Sneaking a carvery in.
You know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Really?
Exposed.
I know.
Live. Should be in the chat now.
EasyJet from London Heathrow arriving in.
Gold is actually transmutated uranium. I'm just going to call it that from now on.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have any transmutated uranium?
Necklaces.
You call them gold, but I'll have that. You can eat gold, can't you? Like small amounts. You get them like steaks, don't you? Not that I've ever bought one, obviously. Where they like put a bit of gold on it.
Did I say EasyJet again? No.
No, I don't think you did.
Did I?
I can't remember.
I'm going home if I did.
I was too busy looking at Amatrine's message.
Did I not say BA? Mate, I don't know. It's a Tuesday. I'm not ready for presenting on a Tuesday.
I know. Got every excuse. Joanna's in the chat.
Hi. I apologise, chat.
We did catch this Aer Lingus ATR coming in earlier from Belfast. Now heading back over there on the south side.
I did, apparently.
Oh, right. I didn't even.
Oh, that'll be clipped and taken out of context now. You don't even know his planes. He thinks he's mint over there on that nose.
Doesn't know the difference between a BA and an EasyJet.
We do it for the love of aviation, and we know our planes. 3 times in that show he said EasyJet.
Aer Lingus rotating there on 2-3 left. Yeah, welcome to the Tuesday show. We were obviously scheduled to stream tomorrow. However, the weather is looking pretty atrocious tomorrow. So, yeah, give us a break from the heavy rain, but also actually produce to you guys a show that is not in the heavy rain as well.
Yeah.
I think it's well worth it.
There she is saying, sorry, not sorry, Martin, she says. Hey, listen, but you know what that means? Because you've already ordered, I've got complete free reign of what I can order now. I can have anything I want, and you're not allowed to say nothing.
Healthy though, right?
No, it's cheat night, mate. So,
I mean, just a couple of steps to your right there. Just look at that door over there.
Mate, don't you worry about Cathy.
Well, don't they... I'm sure they close.
I think they've stopped serving food now anyway.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I'd have to order a takeaway.
What a shame.
Nash Choice said, thank you very much for the 22 months, saying, loving the stream. And with Mac watching both, maybe doing this in the future from time to time, dual ops, you get Matt on the apron. Yeah, it would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be really cool.
Yeah. The thing about dual ops is on Sunday, they're not on dual ops for like much of the show at all. So if they were on 2-3s, it wouldn't make sense for Matt to be on south side. And then on the midweeks, sadly, it's probably not worth our while to have all 3 of us on, obviously, a show that doesn't get as much views and stuff. But it's something we're open to, and especially with the summer and stuff, when Manchester gets a lot busier and a lot more heavies and stuff. I'm super open to that. And times like today, you know, I know it's a bit unfortunate to be live at the same time as Arek, but at the same time, hopefully it's opened a couple of people's eyes to his shows.
Yeah.
And also, you guys seem to be enjoying the fact that you can watch both streams at once if you've got like a computer or something.
Yeah, that's it, Chris. Day off tomorrow, isn't it? So Chinese. Cheeky Chinese. That BizJet arriving in from Cork.
Chinese. Who wants some?
To be honest, it's your fault. I've got curry on the mind Nice curry.
And the one by mine, not gonna lie, you should stop by it. Stop by on the way back, honestly.
Scottish Linda, thank you very much for the £5 donation. Emirates A350 inaugural flight to Edinburgh to Dubai is on November the 4th.
Ooh.
Wow, that's going to be awesome.
I could see them sending them here one day in the future. It's a 900 series, isn't it, they've gone for, which kind of surprised me. I thought it'd be going for the thousands.
I've gone off GBK, you know. I'm going to say it.
GBK?
Last couple of times I've ordered, it's not been that good. Gourmet Burger Kitchen.
Oh.
It's not been that good.
It's
Paula's
okay,
making a curry now, apparently.
I think it's places like that are good in once in a while. I could never make a habit out of it, though.
I could.
I used to have a bad habit of McDonald's.
We both did, I think. Every time we were doing them jobs, we were just stopping at McDonald's, didn't we, on the way back?
And the delivery driver job I worked at, I used to finish at like 11 p.m. And I drove back home by a Mackey's, and I'd been in work all night, like since 3, 4 p.m. Starving. Drive past the Mackey's, 11 p.m. You're like, do I drive home, make something late at night? Oh, come on. Just stop in the car.
Easy peasy.
20 nuggets. All for me.
Oh, there you go. GM saying there's loads of gold in Scotland. Well,
Hey.
Jen's been asking to go to Scotland for ages, so we might have to go back.
Well, bring us a £10 note back. Souvenir. I want to go to Edinburgh sometime soon. I think Scottish Linda was actually mentioning that. Because I love that city. I want to go plane spotting there as well. But yeah, Scotland and stuff. It's not a mega far drive, but it's long enough to be like, inconvenient.
Right, no more food now, chat. We've got another hour to go yet. I'm hungry.
It's weird though, because we went to Oxfordshire the other day, and it sounds like a really far away place. Went to that Chipping Norton place, and that was only like 3 hours. And but Scotland, when you get up to the towns, Edinburgh and above, you're talking over 4 hours then, and that's kind of getting a lot of miles on the motor.
And it rains all week.
Yeah.
Take care, Kevin. Thanks very much for tuning in, mate, today.
I'm not going to talk. You said no more food.
No, listen, no.
Edinburgh in August is awesome festival. Really cool. Yeah, I'd love to do that, Tony.
Jen really wants to do Hogmanay.
Oh, really?
In Scotland.
Wow, that'd be cool. I'm quite a fan of a chilled out New Year's these days. Quite a fan. Although going Lanzarote was nuts, just saying.
Hey, very nice, Nige. That sounds awesome, mate. Yeah, I'm missing. I know we go to Wales quite a lot, and I'm missing it this year because we're on saving mode at the minute.
Yeah.
As hopefully we should be moving in a couple of weeks, but yeah, I miss, especially when the sun's out, going for a walk on how many times? Treada Bay Beach.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Shoes off, socks off, go for a cheeky paddle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying all the time. Can't beat it.
One thing about Edinburgh, though, I've been twice now myself, and both times it's been quite quiet. But I've heard people say that they go when it's busy, and it's just like awful. Because how busy it gets.
Went.
Yeah. I was like, I went for a stroll down. Was it the Mile? The Royal Mile, I think it's called. I was like, it's mega, just all the architecture and all the street performers. And people were saying the opposite. Like, I hated that. It's so busy and so much stuff going on.
Yeah, me and Jen went, and we're obviously a lot quieter in terms of ourselves, and we like going places that are a bit quiet. But Jen really wanted to go to the castle, and there were a couple of places in the town that were on the Outlander series that she liked, that she wanted to go and look at. But it was just so busy in the castle, and there was a lot of things that Jen was like really looking forward to getting a picture there and stuff. And
yeah,
it was just very, very busy.
Yeah.
Very, very busy. But we might have to give it another go at some point.
Oh, right, okay. Didn't know that about the £10 note. That's awesome. Turkish Airlines A330 heading back out. This will be going back to Istanbul. Good to see these back. I've not seen a Turkish A330 for a little while.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I remember last summer, we were just seeing them constantly. Like, it almost became a meme. You know, you'd see 2 or 3 every show. It's a lot of people going to Istanbul.
Well, thank you all for tuning in today. Not far off 1,000 viewers. We have been down on viewers today, I think, just because obviously the schedule change. But a big thank you to all of you for tuning in and getting involved in the stream as well. And don't forget, we'll be back live again with Matt's show on Friday. And no doubt we'll pop down for breakfast with him as well, because we've got to get him set up on this new overlay system and stuff. So I'm sure me and Andy will say a very quick hello on Matt's stream on Friday as well.
Yeah.
And we did see the return of the Super Sunday show on the Sunday just gone, and it was probably one of my favourite shows of the year so far. It was really good to have that back. And I know a lot of you guys tuned in for that, and we received a lot of support from you as well. So thank you very much, everybody. It was an incredible show on Sunday, so I'm really looking forward to that coming back again on this Sunday's show. Ryanair flight 556 arriving in from Dublin, just a flight of 34 minutes. Quite a nice little flight there. And out to Istanbul, Turkish A330. Big Red said, "Are you allowing guests on your show, Matt Smith?"
Are you booked in?
I said, "Don't want you. I want you on your show."
I know.
Cheers, Carl. Thank you very much for the £2 donation. Trevor Russell, no, it's just for today, mate, because there's some quite heavy rain predicted for all day tomorrow, so we've switched just this week's show to today. But I'm glad you can tune in.
Can't wait to have another rainy day.
I know.
Looking out the window, thinking about what we could have had.
But if you are enjoying it today, folks, and you can support the channel, you'll find all the ways to do so in the dollar menu, and we recommend gifting memberships. You'll see your name pop up on stream as well at the bottom right on the new overlay. Any support that you send in should show up there, folks, so get your name on screen as well. And thank you to everyone who's supported the stream so far. They keep us online and keep us going on these streams. And over on the south side, on the way out, say, TUI flight with no destination for me. And thank you very much, Jill, for your very generous £2 donation as well. Really appreciate that.
I've hit the like button there, Jill.
Simon's just come back from Turkey, flew with Jet2, who were fantastic. As I'm disabled, and the crew helped me when I needed it, so I'll definitely fly Jet2 again.
Oh.
That's really good to hear, Simon. And
Great to hear.
Glad it added to the experience for you as well, mate. Had a great holiday.
I've seen Jet2 won the which travel brand of the year again, which I think is well deserved.
Well, not Liverpool.
Yeah, who's seen that video?
I watched it today. It's funny.
It's funny.
Really funny.
We got shortlisted for it. Fair play though. They won which best airport, but or best rated airport they won with which.
Nice.
But obviously just got shortlisted for the best travel brand, which, yeah, that's really good.
Pia, thank you very much for your generous donation as well. And Audrey also sending in a donation. You guys should see your name on stream, along with Chris79 gifting a membership to Kay Louise. So your name should be up on there as well, Chris, very shortly. Thank you all for your support. There's another TUI aircraft just holding short of 23. We are on dual runway ops, and that one is on its way out to Izmir. But that's holding short for the flight in from Zurich, Helvetic E2.
Oh!
So we should get a nice howl from this one if we're lucky, folks.
Let's follow that in. Great catch.
Love that, Linda. Come on, Helvetic.
That's how it's done.
Air France, are you watching? Love that.
Nuts.
Smithy with a 199 Yaboosh. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers, dude. And Ollie Platt, welcome to you, brand new subscriber to the channel. Welcome to the community, mate. That's a decent howl from those E2 engines, and that noise is a resonant frequency from the geared turbofans on board, and it's something which is iconic of those engines.
Yeah, it comes from the combustion chamber, which are known as Talon X combustors.
Sounds like something out of Star Wars, doesn't it?
Powered by Talon X combustors.
Mate, I wish my car was.
Give it a Wookiee howl when you rev the engines. You can find them on a lot of different airliners. There's actually Airbus A320 Neos with them on as well. A321 Neos. I know Vueling has them on theirs. Lufthansa sometimes see them on the 321 Neos, I believe. Not many other airlines at Manchester sport them. Air Transat as well. Turkish sometimes.
And you can always tell the Pratt & Whitney's guys by the green colouring inside the engine. It's a telltale sign that you might be in for a nice howl.
Yeah, it seems to happen when they idle the engines and then just introduce a bit of power. Or a lot.
Well, it's at the very low end of the rev range, isn't it, I think?
Yes.
GMCDH.
Oh.
How do we pronounce that name? There's got to be an easier way of saying your name. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to the community, mate. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that.
Brilliant. Thank you. That's really kind of you.
Tell you what, the old zip up coming in clutch today.
Yes, these are the days that they shine.
And, let's have a look what we've got coming in next, shall we?
Yeah, TUI seems to be holding for a little while, so we'll catch this arrival.
Yeah, it's a Ryanair in from Palma de Mallorca. Next to arrive. And that's followed in by another Ryanair from Beauvais.
GMC will do. There you go.
Okay. Thank you very much again, mate, for your kind donation. Ooh, mate. Might struggle. If it gets a bit speeds up a bit. Both the Biman Dreamliner
nice.
and the Emirates A380 are 1 hour away.
Ooh. I mean,
That's pushing it.
It's pushing it a bit
That is
much.
pushing it, though.
Yeah.
But we will see if they build up any time. We do need time to pack down, guys, and get out of the RVP.
Yeah, I think that's pushing it a little bit too much. Let's keep an eye on it, though.
Yeah, we'll see if they build any time up.
They're in. I don't know about the Biman because we don't usually catch that anyway, but the A380, I believe that is running pretty early.
Mm.
And I think that's scheduled to arrive at about 7:15. So when we extend the show a little further in about 2 weeks' time, then we will regularly catch that on the evening shows.
Hey, Andrew, great to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in.
Emirates Flight 19. Whoa. Not seen that decal before. Wow. That's cool.
Couldn't quite see it from here.
Really isn't very clear. You have to really zoom in to see it. It's like quite fine text. Any tips for flying to Gothenburg? I mean, I'm
Booking
sure
a flight is a good step one.
Yes. I'm sure Ryanair did a service from Manchester to there, but I'm not sure if that's still a thing. You have to look on the old Ryanair website. But I don't believe any other airline does. But it depends where you're starting, though.
Oh, was it, do you say? No way. Got an EasyJet taxiing out as well, and it is an EasyJet this time, I'm happy to say.
I suppose I better point the camera at the EasyJet so people know.
Yeah, trust me, guys. So I was waiting for Paris Charles de Gaulle, and there is a Ryanair on approach, so it's going to hold for that.
I suppose you could pass my water. It's just there by my bag.
Yeah.
Water. Water. Thank you.
Cheers.
Think. Give me champagne open.
Oh, that'll be nice, James. Hope you have a good trip, mate. Venkman, we just moved our show to today, mate, due to some nasty weather tomorrow. We just wanted to stay dry for a week, mate.
Would be nice.
Anybody watching on Twitch, feel free to get involved in the chat. And we also are looking at the Facebook chat as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, a very warm welcome to you guys. I know there's not many of you on there. It's weird because the first show we did, there was a few hundred on Facebook, and then ever since then, it's just been 20s. Which is weird.
I wonder what goes on with Facebook, because you seem to have a lot of people near the start, and then it just drops off. Like, I don't get it.
But it's weird because the first show when we went back to there was like 100, 200 for the full show.
Wow.
But then now it just doesn't do anything.
Weird.
Standard, isn't it?
Mystery of Facebook. Ryanair 737-8200. Just vacating here at Manchester.
I had a thought today. I wondered if Zuckerberg even uses it. It's such a mess of a app now.
It's the same with Twitter, isn't it? Like, obviously they've been pushing Twitter live streams, and even so much that Elon Musk himself has done a few live streams, and then they're like, does he even use the app? Like, it's so bad, the live streams on Twitter.
Oh, it is.
They're so broken. Like, it's like some school project, like HTML, you know, well, it's so bad. Like, it doesn't even work. There's been a few times I've seen people streaming on there and I've joined to say hello and stuff, and the messages don't send. It's really broken.
They're pushing Facebook Premium now. Dan, I will never give money to Facebook. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Our Facebook Premium's not worth anything. I don't know if anyone's actually bought that. That's Meta Premium, I guess, whatever it's called.
Hey, we can't tell you that, Ollie. Let us know what you think of it, though, mate, in the chat. We do love it. It's great that the weather updates periodically, maybe every half an hour, every 20 minutes, something like that. All of your support that you're sending in on YouTube shows up in the bottom right-hand side, so your name pops up on screen. If you do anything in the dollar menu, it'll show up on screen. And it also allows us to update the runway operations as well. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Cheers, Ollie. Thank you, mate. I'm sure he's in the chat most probably, but
yep,
we're opting.
What do we call him? Tricky, is it?
Tricky or Pete?
Pete, yeah, Tricky Pete.
But yeah, he wants to stay anonymous.
But yeah, that's not his real name. I pay for YouTube, but definitely not Facebook. Yeah, Dan, YouTube Premium is really good.
100%. YouTube Premium is well worth it. Yeah.
If you watch copious amounts of YouTube, especially. Because Twitter Premium, I'm sure, is, or whatever it's called. It used to be called Twitter Blue. Now is it like X Premium? I don't know. That doesn't even give you ad-free experience.
No.
You have to get X Premium Plus.
Sounds like Amazon. What were me and Jen last night? What were we watching on Amazon?
Sam got proper angry at that.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. We had something on Amazon last night, me and Jen, and you get an ad. Oh, it was the Man United documentary. I watched part 1 of 99 on Amazon,
right?
And I was expecting ice creams. I don't know why I clicked it, but. Adverts every 15 minutes, and I just thought, you're paying a subscription for this
every 15 minutes.
Is it every 15 or every half an hour? I think there was at least 2 adverts in a 45-minute thing.
That's outrageous.
And yeah, Jen pays a subscription for that, and there's stuff in there that you still have to pay for if you want to watch.
That's ridiculous.
It's broken, that, isn't it? That's double dipping, that.
That is double dipping, yeah, because we've been watching Clarkson's Farm, and you have to watch an advert to watch it, and it's like, I'm paying for this.
Yeah, it's definitely double dipping. And that's one of the biggest rules, that, innit? Don't double dip.
Well, I say, like YouTube Premium, I've never seen an advert. Or like Spotify Premium and stuff, like, you're not expecting to get adverts there. You're paying for it.
Well, there you go.
But one thing I really wish YouTube implemented, and the second it becomes a feature, it's going straight on, is if you're a VIP of the channel, then you get no ads on our channel.
Yeah.
That it happens on Twitch, you know. I think, is that a thing?
Yeah, if you support on Twitch, you don't get ads.
You don't get ads. It's just a no-brainer. Like, of course, we get a little bit of revenue from you guys watching ads, and we don't put ads midstream. It's only when you load up the stream sometimes.
Yeah.
And that generates a bit of revenue. If you're a premium member, you don't get that. We'd happily sacrifice that ad revenue for you guys getting ad free if it was possible. So I reckon that will be a thing in the future. Just like how gifted memberships weren't a thing, and that was something we asked for a lot. So the second that becomes a thing, we'll turn that on, because you guys deserve it.
Yeah, I don't think Big Red that'd be very good when the judge asks me why I'm watching dodgy TV on one of them dodgy sticks. And he says, "What do you do for a living?" He says, "Oh yeah, I run a media company." Oh yeah, they ain't going to give me any leeway, are they?
Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing.
And you know how it affects them as well.
Yeah. Ryanair, max 8200 on the taxi out. And then out to 2-3 left for the departure. Captain Mark's in the chat.
Yo, yo, yo. Boss has arrived. Best behaviour.
Oh, Captain Mark. Bangers. Still can't believe he was in the chat last week where I played that song.
And GMC in the chat saying he did 19 years as an en route and sometimes tower controller at Manchester.
Wow.
That's awesome, mate. If ever you want to stop in on a Wednesday show, feel free to let us know.
I wonder if you were here when the chap from TAS, Steve, was up in the tower, because he worked here for a long time as well, up in the tower.
Yeah. Who's Joseph? What do you mean? Why Mr. Joke? Oh. Dan, yes, there's a Starlink on the roof, yeah. Ryanair departing on the south side on the way to Ibiza. And just about to land here for us on 23 right. In from Antalya is the Sun Express 737.
Nice. Really enjoying the late opening hours of the visitor park, though. The RVP is now open till 7 p.m, so it's closing in the next hour. But obviously, it was only open till 4 back in winter. So there's extra hours. There's a couple of spotters here enjoying the late evening action. And if the sun is ever out of an evening, you have to try and get down here because it's so good.
Yeah, it's you just bring your camera to every stream on the summer shows because you never know when you're going to get some really good light.
Yes.
If you come to Edinburgh, you got to pay the tax though. Shortbread and iron brew, I'm all about it. I can't promise there'll be any shortbread left by the time I cross the border, but I'll do my best.
Yes. Love shortbread. Am I right in thinking iron brew is different over there as well? Like a different formula?
Is it?
I think it's made differently over there. And I think last time I went, I had it from a glass bottle as well.
Mate, it's always good from a glass bottle.
Yeah, it was nice.
4-hour, 10-minute flight for that Sun Express. Nice, GMC. Yeah, it's awesome to have people who've worked at Manchester in the shows. It's always been the home of our channel, and yeah, we're very, very proud to be streaming from the RVP so regularly as well.
Yeah, I know quite a few people who work in the tower still watch the streams. Some of the active people who work up there, whether it's airfield control or working up in ATC.
Yeah, thanks to all of you tuning in. They do a mega job at Manchester. It's really, really impressive, some of the stuff that goes on.
It's the original formula. Okay. It was nice.
EasyJet from Paris, Charles de Gaulle about to land. And that's followed in by the shuttle to Papa, which is from London Heathrow. 22 minutes as it makes a left turn onto the ILS. And Ryanair in from Malta, following that closely behind. Vimto in the winter, Paul. Hot Vimto all the way, mate. Not in the summer, though. I don't even bring a cup of tea in the summer, usually. Oh, nice, GMC. That's awesome, mate. What a place. Enjoying them typhoons. Hey, cheers, Mikey. Great to meet you as well, mate.
Nice one. I see Tom and Anna have been organising the next alfresco meetup here at the RVP. Good. Is it 2nd of June, I think they said?
I think so.
That's 2 weeks away. Oh, sorry, a week on Sunday it is.
Jill's not a fan of the old hot cordial. I don't mind a hot Vimto. I've never tried anything else though, Jill.
It was nice.
Welcome in, Trevor. Thanks for tuning in as well today.
Yeah, do check out our Discord, especially if you're a VIP as well. If you're a supporter on Twitch or YouTube, you can get access to some of the extra rooms on Discord. And go and get logged in and have a look. And one of them rooms is the picnic meetup events that we do at the RVP. I believe Tom and Anna are kind of conducting them. And the last one looked amazing.
Evening, Mark. Thank you very much for tuning in as well.
Are you going as well, Joanna? I think I did briefly see you putting a few messages in there.
No, we've got a bit of a squad, have we?
Yeah. I love seeing our VIPs here.
What is that, Dan? My missus introduced me to boiled lemonade when you're poorly. I have never heard of that.
Boiled lemonade.
Wow.
It's like when you drink, summer's day, and you leave your drink out too long. You drink it, it's dead warm. It's like, ugh.
So, obviously, it doesn't stay fizzy then, I assume, because all the gas just evaporates.
Simple Life flying over from Australia on the 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
So is he going to... I assume he's not going to be here for the 2nd then. Brody will be here. Nice, Brody. Be good to see you, dude.
Going to be a full squad, isn't there?
Mate, the 2 benches won't be enough.
I know.
You'll have to bring some chairs with you.
Yeah, do bring some chairs, guys. I am conscious that I don't want us to take up all the benches.
Every single bench.
So yeah, do bring some chairs and stuff with you if you can.
Yeah. There's a bit of a fire going on over there somewhere. You see that little bit of smoke there, centre of the frame?
Oh, nice, Joanna. That'd be awesome.
Someone having a barbecue, maybe. Big barbecue.
My mum's said they want to buy us a barbecue as a moving-in present.
Nice.
So I just need to pick one.
One with a smoker on it.
I was thinking that, but I just thought, am I really going to smoke anything? I can't imagine I will.
Oh, you should.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Especially like fish and stuff like, or a steak.
Oh, right, okay.
It's good to have the option in it. I guess maybe they're a bit more, the paint are clean, maybe. That's the downside, but...
Right. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. Ian Baker saying, add a large whiskey to boiled lemonade when you're poorly. I've never heard of that, Ian. That is a new one for me, mate. Wow. It's mad, isn't it, how these kind of topics just come up on these shows and you end up just learning something that you just never heard of before.
Yeah.
Aidan, no, we won't be live at 20 past 6 on Sunday, mate. Sorry about that.
BA A319 coming in from London Heathrow. One of the shuttle services for today. Anyone know what time Arak's streaming till today, by the way, folks? I wonder if he's going to do one of them full-on sunset shows. Thought I was going to vacate there, but no. Have a look what else is on approach as well.
Yeah, I thought better of it.
I know, almost made it. I know, Ollie, I think that is a little bit too late for us. The park will still be open then, but we have to be out by then, which means packing all our gear up and getting everything kind of ready for when Matt arrives on Friday.
Skibo tuning in, always comes to the AVP when up that way of the country. Currently sat in the crew room at Bristol International Airport watching you guys. Hey, welcome, mate.
Hey, cool.
Welcome to everybody in the old crew room as well.
Yeah. Is it busy in there right now?
Yeah, Skibo said he's making everybody a brew, guys. Get your orders in.
He's going Starbucks. Who wants what?
Tony, I'm very cautious of touching the Sundays, mate. There's such a staple part of the channel. Really kind of into everybody's routines. I wouldn't really want to change a Sunday unless we absolutely had to, but
yeah,
that's why we do these Wednesday shows in the evening, because we want to make use of those late night openings.
British Airways shuttle filling the frame there.
A319, the engine's looking massive on the smaller airframe.
Yeah, looking good. Getting a bit busier now as well here at Manchester Airport. Couple of planes on the taxi out, including this EasyJet A320, that's followed by a Ryanair 737. Got a pizza delivery for the night shift. Can you get pizza delivered to the crew room there? Yeah, just go through security, mate, and get yourself checked in, and then we'll wait on the other side, yeah?
Yeah.
Sending his pizza through the X-ray scanner. Yes, Neve, it's Tuesday, don't worry. You've not slept through. Accidentally slept through all of Wednesday. Yeah, it's we've moved the Wednesday show this week to Tuesday. It's a bit of a last-minute decision, but we put a post out this morning about it, just because of the pretty inclement weather tomorrow here in Manchester. It's really not going to be a good show if we were to broadcast it tomorrow. And also the following days were looking pretty bad as well, so...
Yeah, there wasn't really a dry day before next week, was there? I don't think.
Yeah, so we couldn't just...
Pretty sure the Sunday's going to be wet.
Yeah. So we couldn't just postpone it, but today's been good. You know what flown with Iberia? I haven't, Aiden. I'm sure maybe there's someone in the chat who has. I've not heard much bad about them, though. I do appreciate everyone who's tuned in today, though. I know it's not on our usual schedule, and we've tried to really post out. I even put it in the stream title. We've posted on Discord with the alerts. Obviously, all our social medias that the stream changed. So hopefully no one missed it just by missing the posts. If people did, I'm curious if there's a way we can communicate better if we change show times. But like I said, hit that bell icon, set the notifications to all. If you're watching on YouTube, is the best way to sort of guarantee that you're not going to miss a show. Because there's always people who are like, oh, I didn't know you were streaming that day. And, you know, there's only so much you can do.
So when you order pizza, it goes to security, they scan it, you drive over airside and collect it. Mate, if I was security, I'd be charging you a pizza tax. I reckon a slice each.
Slice, yeah.
I'd have a slice.
What pizza's that?
Listen, that pizza ain't coming through security unless you tax a slice.
Bit of margarita, that's 2 slices for that one.
That's 2 slices for that. If there's no pepperoni, double tax. And if there's pineapple, you ain't getting that through.
No,
it's a security risk. You can't. You're not allowed. Environmental health stopped it. Email alerts for those wanting to sign up.
It's not really like something you'd.
I'm going to forget to
on.
do it, mate, is the problem.
Yeah.
We need something that's kind of automated, really.
I don't see emails as like a way to get updated quick, you know? Like, I don't know.
But we are definitely missing people today.
Yeah.
I mean, we're down to like 800 viewers. So, yeah, we're definitely missing quite a few people. And it goes to show, guys, the power of a schedule. It really, really does.
We'll just replay this stream tomorrow night, and everyone will be like, hey, they're back.
Hey, mate, listen.
Why are they not talking to anyone in the chat?
Did you catch 7-4 on Sunday? No, it came in after we finished, Mel, and we were already on our way out of the park.
I know, that would have been good. We've seen it so last minute, as in, like, got wind of it. It was literally already on approach.
It's a Dash 8 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't think many Dash 8s have been to Manchester before, 747 Dash 8s. I think the only one I can remember was that Qatar Emiri flight.
Yeah.
That came in for the royal funeral.
Jobby Joe, welcome in. Nice surprise today. Just woke up after my night shift. Hey, welcome, mate.
Oh, man, I couldn't do night shifts anymore.
Me neither.
No, it gets to, like, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock these days, and my eyes are drooping. Can barely stay awake. I know you can probably have some coffee and stuff, but I wouldn't be able to drink coffee at night.
We used to do them raves, and when you're falling asleep in the GABA room, you shouldn't be working on the night shift.
Yeah.
Apparently it's Katie's 21st birthday today. Very happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great day. And that's from Mum, Dad, Lindsay, Reese and Coco. Thank you very much for getting involved in the chat. Hope you're having a fantastic birthday, whatever you're doing.
Happy birthday. That's awesome. Cheeky midweek birthday.
Are you planning to stream any of the incoming rain event? What do you mean, Nigel?
There's rain events most days at Manchester.
I know. Yeah, we'll have the highlights up for tomorrow. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll upload highlights from the Sunday show tomorrow, and then probably the highlights after that will be like a couple of shows included. I think that'd be nice.
Most of the guys go for the meat fielder from Domino's. Never heard of that.
Meat fielder?
The only issue is after eating it, you don't want the planes to come in early and you're stuffed. I know. That's mainly why we don't eat too much before a live stream. Because you're trying to be energetic and like upbeat and everything like that. And if you've had something big for dinner, you just want to sleep, don't you? Or sit down and... Oh, really, Keith? You saw it? Yeah, that's the thing with the Dash 8s, isn't it? Those Chevron engines.
They're a lot quieter, aren't they? They sound... I mean, is it the same engines as the Dreamliner? I think it is. They sound like Dreamliners. And on a 747, that's pretty underwhelming. I remember that Qatar Emiri flight, and that was also a very D-rated takeoff as well.
Yeah.
And then we caught it from the south side on 2-3 left, and I don't know, it just wasn't. It wasn't it.
Take care, Samantha. Thank you very much for tuning in today.
Why are all the planes lined up? They're just queuing to use the departure runway. So, yeah.
Yeah, we've not made up any time on those two heavies, unfortunately, chat.
Yeah, it's definitely
going to be a bit too close to the wire for us, I think.
Yeah. But give it 2 weeks, we'll be doing the shows till an extra hour on top of what we do.
Yep.
With the same start time as well. And that should include the Emirates A380 Flight 19.
But we do have quite a nice departure coming up, which will probably make the final departure for today. And that is the Manchester to Geneva flight. Ethiopian Airways in the A350-900 just began its taxi. So we'll get that aircraft out and then finish for today, I think. But thank you all for tuning in. And again, thanks for bearing with us on that little change in schedule. But we should be back to normal next week.
Yeah, I had a neighbour who used to do 4 on, 4 off. But the first 4 were like day shifts. And then he had 4 off. And then 4 night shifts of like 12 hours at a time.
Oh, yikes.
Wild. It's like, how could you have a social life when you're just doing that? Like, always shifting.
Just changes your pattern. You can just never get into a sleep pattern.
Yeah, that's it. I could not do that.
Me neither.
Jet 2 Flight 925 delayed because of a drunken PAX. Oh, right. Oh, wow. Hope that gets resolved. Oh, wow, Ollie. Yeah. Big respect to you, Ollie, for doing that. In a way, it's good because I remember when I was in my like early 20s and stuff, and my sleeping pattern was never right. It was like a bit like John Fezzer, really, where, you know, some nights I was going to bed at 3, 4 in the morning. That wasn't even when I had like insomnia. It was just how I was. I'm so glad them days are gone because they were annoying. The mornings were just never a thing. Now it's like it gets to 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm awake. Because although we've got quite dark curtains in our room, we've got like a window on above the stairs just outside the bedroom. And that window is enough to shine through the door because we leave the door open. And that alone, just a bit of light, just wakes me up. 6 a.m. up. And yeah, sometimes I'm there like, can you just let me sleep a bit longer?
Hey, thank you very much, Rachel, for sending a Streamlabs tip in. £2 donation saying Trevor Dawes and I are celebrating our wedding anniversary today.
Aww.
So a big shout out to anybody else who has anything to celebrate this week.
Hey.
Congratulations, Rachel. Hope you've had a great day, and thank you very much for your support to the channel as well.
Yeah, legends. Was that Trevor in the chat before, I think, as well?
Nice.
What a way to spend your anniversary, eh? And it was nice seeing you at the TAS Fair last year, I think, wasn't it? It was last summer.
Yeah, the TAP aircraft was an Embraer 195.
Yeah, she's heading back to Lisbon. Very regular flight here at Manchester Airport. You can also fly with Ryanair and maybe EasyJet as well to Lisbon.
I think with the slightly lower temperature today as well, we should get a nice shot of this Ethiopian. It's not something we see too regularly, so I'll try and grab a picture as well.
I've seen, Tina, there's a few companies that make blackout blinds, but they're like on rails and they fit to the top and bottom of like your window frame and they slide shut, and because they're so like tightly, you know, fitted into there, they let no light into it.
I've seen them.
Yes, it's completely pitch black. That must be a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like almost too dark, really.
Lufthansa on the south side, back out to Munich. That's followed onto the runway by the Ryanair on the way out to Dublin. There's a tiny citation holding short as well for Nuremberg.
Oh, yeah.
Ethiopians following out, could be following out an EasyJet if it's started its taxi for Porto. If not, we'll see it come round the corner in a moment. But thank you to everyone who's supported the show today. If you do want to support the stream before we go offline today and hit the dollar symbol, you can gift memberships is the best way, or you can send in a super chat as well. It all helps keep our shows online. And of course, Matt will be back live for you on Friday here from the Runway Visitor Park. So we're looking forward to that as well. And thanks to everyone who's tuned in today. And keep your eye open tomorrow on our YouTube channel for the latest highlights reel. And that's the highlights from our latest Super Sunday show. It returned back to our channel Sunday just gone.
Yeah, people saying blackout blinds are a must. I'm pretty sure here in the UK it doesn't actually get completely dark in the summer. Like, it doesn't go to what you call night. It stays, is it twilight? Like the darkest. And, you know, maybe Tom and Ann could talk about this. You know, it doesn't actually get true dark sky either as a result in the summer. Whereas the winter's the opposite. Very long, dark nights. But they change so much between the two. And then obviously if you go further north into like the Arctic Circle, you can find places where it never actually goes dark in the summer. Yeah, I can see that EasyJet. I can also see the Ethiopian A350, a nice rare catch for the shows.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab a picture of that. Stand by.
Airliners live at eye mask. Joanna, you're really on it, aren't you? Airliners live, blackout blinds. It's just so random. Hey, the mask design could be the same mask shape as the Airbus A350. Bosh. For an airline, if you were flying on that and you got that as part of the flight, that would be nice. Little Avgeek touch. So yeah, this is flying out to Geneva, I believe, but it flies in from Addis Ababa, which is like a triangle route it does. I think it collects passengers from here and also over in Geneva before flying back home to Ethiopia. The eye mask would sell well. Yeah.
I've already got that design locked in.
What, the with an Airbus mask design, or?
Yeah, so the mask would basically be the front of a plane
Yeah.
with the windows with the mask around it.
That emote in the chat, basically, the 3 emote.
Chat, we might have to make that happen, you know. I was thinking, how mega would that look on like a key ring as well? Just like the shape of it cut out.
Yes. Oh, I'd buy that.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Got one customer, 2 customers. I'm sure Joanna would buy that. Ethiopians on the move again.
Hey, thanks a lot, comrade. Really glad you're enjoying it, mate.
A350-900 heading off to Geneva. Really nice catch.
Giant, no, the park shuts at 7, mate, so we'll be wrapping after this Ethiopian departs.
I think Air Canada needs to fly to Manchester, same Vancouver. I think they are this summer. I think it's coming back, that route. They have done for the last 2 summers. However, last summer we didn't actually see Air Canada themselves. They were just flying using the Omni Air 767 on their behalf. So we never really seen the actual Air Canada colours here last year. Year before we did.
This Ryanair just arrived in from Santander.
No coin stacks. We are wrapping up the stream after this Ethiopian departure. The visitor park actually closes at 7 o'clock, so we need to be out of here by then. I've got an eye mask with tiny Bluetooth speakers built in. What?
No way.
Mate, that's genius. Because I always struggle to wear Bluetooth headphones to bed, and I like them because it helps me nod off, but obviously they're a bit restrictive. But that is genius.
Bus driver GP has blackout blinds, curtains with blackout lining. You literally cannot see a thing at all. The thing that worries me about that, mate, is when you go on holiday or something. Surely you get so used to sleeping in pitch black that it would keep me awake.
I guess. But I'm assuming they need that for sleeping in the day, maybe, if they're doing like night shifts and stuff.
Yeah. Beautiful departure, though. Here we go.
A beautiful departure. It's really rolled for quite a while there before initiating the takeoff roll.
Hey, no worries, Tony, mate. Good to have you back in.
Catching this beautiful cloud behind the tower as well. That's really nice.
Happy birthday, Danny, as well, for tomorrow.
Hey.
And thank you to everybody for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your week, and we will be back with you on Friday for the Matt Cam Smith show. Obviously, John will be live in the sim on Thursday as well for those who enjoy the flight sim shows. And we'll be back on Sunday with your Super Sunday show as well. So plenty of aviation action to come. And look out tomorrow night for the highlights from the Sunday show. They'll be uploaded to our YouTube channel as well. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to run downstairs now and mute all our mics, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.
Bye. See you later.